Hi, everyone. Welcome to a podcast will save this relationship.
I'm Sarah, she, her.
I'm Josh, he, him. And on today's podcast, we welcome to Josh Christmasplains.
Empty. Head empty.
Head empty.
I don't remember anything that you said yesterday. Other than some dogs were left in a car, I think.
So it was suggested to me to mansplain Hallmark movies. So I picked the one that was lowest rated on IMDb on a list. Maybe it's not the lowest one. I don't know. But it was bad. So I discussed it for an hour and a half. And then we did our ads. And then we did the red stories as usual. And the red stories were good today, I think.
I liked them.
Even though I didn't understand any of them.
No, he did. He did.
I thought someone actually knew a man.
He did.
That's a little sneak peek of what's coming up. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the gosh darn bell.
I think I've said a fucking word this whole intro, but it's fine. It's just so funny.
I'm sorry. Do you want to say anything?
No,
sorry.
You're fine. It's just a mess of an intro.
Whatever. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, raise 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. Don't forget to check out our mutual aid links down in the description and our link tree. There's also Patreon, Buy Me Coffee, those websites, APWSTR. I hope you enjoy the show.
Yeah.
Take it easy. Merry Christmas.
Mutual aid also.
Mutual aid down in the description.
Merry Christmas is not even...
It's Josh mansplains for 6 to 8 weeks, depending on whether or not we take a break, miss. Mansplains.
A break, miss. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
I'm tired.
Bye.
Bye.
How you doing, Josh?
Sarah?
Got your ass.
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
Also doing good. I'm excited for this episode.
Honestly, I've never been more excited for a Josh Mansplains, I think.
I know, dude. You got so freaking excited that you were like, you came, so...
Okay, yeah, I want you to explain from your angle. We're jumping right into this, by the way. So there's no way we're not.
We wanted to make sure that we were ready for the show today. Because we've been, we'll we won't set up on Fridays.
And then Saturday we have to set up, and we don't want to perform on Saturday then.
So then, and then we
have to push it to Sunday.
Which is when we have D&D with our friends. So then, and sometimes the book club. So we'll be performing like all day, and it's exhausting.
Yeah.
And that's like a surefire way for us to burn out. So we've been really wanting to get it done on Saturdays. So we want to set up on Fridays now.
And Friday was our Monday. I didn't work before the stream. This was my first error. I didn't work before my stream.
Yeah.
So I started working at 5, ended at 8.
Yeah.
Made dinner and chilled out for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Then at 10 o'clock, I tried starting to do some editing and try to figure out what movie to watch.
Right.
11:30, I think I started watching it. At 12, I realized that I had only made it through like 15 minutes of the movie.
Yeah.
In a 30-minute time span.
And then that's when you came out and you said, hey, is it okay if I do a commentary track over this movie? Because that's the only way I'm going to be able to watch it and force myself to watch it.
Without pausing it, because...
And I looked up from Sea of Thieves and I was like, I don't give a fuck what you do.
And so I got in front of my microphone at the computer.
And you just talked.
The entire time.
Yeah.
Which, I'm going to be real with you, I will say for a commentary track might not be the best. However, I needed to do it.
You did.
Maybe it'll go out, maybe it won't. I probably will let it go out, honestly.
I think if you edit it down.
Yeah.
I
think it could be like a good little short or something, like a video for patrons or for everybody, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah. Or patrons, do it for patrons. They need stuff to go out. Yeah.
So I watched, So here's the bit.
Yes.
It was talked about in my stream that for the month of December, which as you guys know is not this month when we're recording.
We are in November currently.
To do Hallmark Christmas movies for Josh Mansplains.
Yes.
And I liked that idea.
Yeah.
And I went with it. I realized that Hallmark has already started putting out their Christmas movies this year. They started on October 11th. So I thought it would be fun if, like, in the same way that ABC has, like, the 25 movies, 25 days to Christmas or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the Josh Christmasplains 6 to maybe 8 movies in 6 to 8 weeks, depending on whether or not we take a break during...
Which we're going to try not
to. Yeah.
We want to get that revenue,
that sweet Christmas revenue.
Yeah.
So I wanted to start early.
Yeah.
And I started with... I looked at IMDb. Someone made a list of all the Hallmark movies. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say what I'm going to say is a distinct amount, like a significant amount.
Yes.
The first one I wanted to do was the lowest rated one.
Okay.
The lowest rated one is 4.3 stars.
Right.
The one above it is 4.8 stars.
That's pretty, yeah.
It's a half a star.
Difference.
Yeah.
Surprised they're all rated quite high.
Yeah, there's going to be, apparently there's a lot that looks like they're rated in like the 7-8 range, apparently.
Oh, this is out of 10. I forgot.
Yeah, out of 10. Yeah.
I was like 4.3 out of 5. That's crazy.
No, yeah, it's a what is it? Yeah, half
it's
a
IMDb,
star.
I forgot.
Yeah, no, I get it. And I went on Okay, I don't know why no one's ever talked about this movie.
Yeah.
You suggested earlier that Drew Gooden might have talked about this movie.
Because I know he always makes Hallmark.
Hallmark, yeah.
Yeah.
And I looked into it because I was like, did he talk about this? He did not talk about this movie, but in one of his videos where he watched like 10 of them, and I think he just watched the endings of them, that was the bit.
Yeah.
He watched like 4 or 5 that were dog related and had like dog in the title.
Yes, this is a dog related Hallmark Christmas movie.
And the title of this one, please tell me if someone's talked about this, because I feel like I haven't seen anyone talk about this.
Yeah.
Is a wedding Christmas tale. Or a crisp. Oh fuck! Let me get my. Hold on, I have notes. Hold on.
Oh my god! You've been talking about this movie for like days now, and I need to know what it's about.
A Christmas. Okay, a Christmas wedding tale, but instead of tale like story,
it's TAIL.
Like a dog.
Like a dog's tail. Yeah.
And I want to say this is a so bad it's good movie.
Okay.
Because
or you're fucking crazy.
Or I'm going insane right now.
Yeah.
Because this movie is on every level bad.
Yeah.
Like even technical. They're like, okay, first of all, the movie's boring. In the sense, like it's also shot boringly, like 90% of it. No, actually, that's not true. Sorry, 25% of this movie is B-roll and recycled B-roll of the same B-roll.
Oh my god!
Like this is a movie where it's like they had access to a winery and probably only had like 2 days to film there.
That's crazy.
So there's just like multiple times where it's like the same exact row of grapes in the winery shown. And then it's like the same like static shot of the winery itself.
Yeah.
Sometimes it looks like a photo. I don't think it was a photo, but sometimes I thought they just had a photo and were slowly zooming in on it.
Do you think a movie's ever done that, but instead of the like a real life thing, it's from Farming Simulator 2025, where they put up all the grapes and then they do a little cinematic shot
just
of their virtual grapes.
They could have done that. It would have been better.
Damn.
They used Farming Simulator 2011 to make that.
Yeah.
So that's bad, right? Everything else is like for the most part either establishing or medium shots,
right?
Like close up on the face, and that's it. Even though no one's really acting with their face in this movie.
Yeah, it was very stone faced, I guess.
For the most part, yeah, or like not really expressive. I haven't had this issue with the Josh Mansplains movie in a while, at least, or ever at all. ADR was horrendous.
Yeah.
But I think for only one person.
What the fuck? That's
and
crazy.
I can't tell if it's because
sound guy fucked up that guy's one sound.
Okay, see, this is where this is like my conspiracy theory, because there's sometimes it's the main lady that has the issue more often than not.
Yeah.
Like there's a scene in like the first, I want to say 4 minutes. 4 minutes.
I'm so sorry I keep yawning. The movie is so boring and I need you to tell me the plot.
Yes, okay.
I need you to tell me the plot.
Okay,
oh my god.
Fuck it. We'll talk about the issues as they come up.
Holy crap.
All right.
What happens in the freaking movie, Joshua?
First 30 seconds.
Yeah.
It is a marriage ceremony between the main guy and the main girl.
Okay.
And there's voiceover that's like, yeah, look at that hot, sweet piece of ass. Wait a minute, rewind. That's not him. It's me, the dog. And this beautiful dog behind me is Cherry, or whatever the fuck her name is.
Okay.
But in order to tell the story, we gotta go back to the beginning.
No, that's so boring.
I know, isn't it awesome? So, and then it shows the title of Christmas Wedding Tale. And I think I told you this.
Don't show me the title, Queen. I'm not invested yet. I don't care about your stupid fucking dog and his hot dog wife.
I will say good news. The dogs barely matter in this fucking movie.
That's not good news. That's bad news.
Okay, so at that point, I think I had my first I want to kill myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Is when and then it's like I want to say 2 minutes of opening credits with the B-roll that I've already mentioned of the viner at the winery, whatever the fuck.
They should do the thing like they do with The Room, where they shout water every time there's water.
It kind of is like that,
just
though.
Be like grapes.
Honestly, you probably,
Yeah, I think so.
I do think, because I think I told you, it feels Room-esque at points.
Yeah.
And I think the first scene of like the actual chronological scene.
I think honestly, to be Room-esque, you have to be a movie that's really bad.
Yes.
And is obviously like a passion project. But also trying. But also porn, because that's the thing that everybody leaves out about The Room.
Is the porn,
is the porn part.
There's no porn in this one, for sure.
There's The Room is essentially softcore porn, which is, I think, why everybody loves it.
Yeah, because we're all little freaks.
Yeah, we're all little freaks about it.
And that's fair, yeah. Okay, so first scene.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to get past this point. This is so the lady is a museum curator. That's her job. Yeah. However, she was fired or laid off or she quit. I don't remember which one.
Okay.
And she's from the big city, Los Angeles, and she's now in bumfuck Los Olivos or whatever it's called.
Los Olivos?
Los Olivos, sorry.
Okay.
Los Olivos.
Not Los Angeles, essentially. Is that a real city?
Yes.
Okay, never mind.
It is 2 hours away from Los Angeles, which is an important detail I want to bring up because it is important.
I love you, Los Olivos. You're the best ever. You're the most APWSTR fans ever in Los Olivos, I guess.
But it is kind of like you did just like pick a Victorville and just fucking...
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, she's there and like
she's... All the way out in Burbank, California.
Yeah. Okay, so she's on the phone with what's played off as like a Hollywood agent. But later on in the movie, he's finally gives his job a title, which is headhunter. But like he's trying to get her a museum curation gig in the same way a manager would try to get an actor a gig.
That doesn't happen.
Okay, thank you for saying that because I was losing my fucking mind.
No, I don't think that happens.
Especially after they actually put a title to the name, like his
museum
job.
Curator. It's such a.
I assumed that the museum curator puts in their own resume and puts in their own interview requests.
It's one of those like fucking humanities jobs where you got to know somebody somewhere else. But it's also like, you have to have, it's mostly experience based. And also you have to have like a doctorate or something.
Yeah.
It's like one of those like, it's like the surgeon of the arts kind of.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I guess you're headhunting surgeons.
I guess so.
But like there's no need for headhunting because everyone has a fucking humanities degree and can get all up in there. You know what I mean? Not like it's an easy job to get. I'm not
saying that either.
That's the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm saying that
it probably isn't like this.
It's like in the classical music field, there's a bunch of people that have degrees and a bunch of people that are going through higher education because they can't get jobs. So there's a bunch of those people, and then there's very few jobs for museum curator. Okay. Usually you have to work at a museum and then work your way up to museum curator. Yeah. I highly doubt somebody's like head hunting another museum
and like
curator.
Using a fucking pager and like a desk.
It's like there's probably like 3 of them in the whole country that are doing like 3 processes of that. Do I know what I'm fucking talking about? A little bit because I've researched it. Not a lot of it because I'm not a museum curator.
That is true.
If that is something that's unique to the curator position, for sure. And I'm wrong. Which is great, because now I'm learning.
However, the way it's presented in this movie feels like a child thinks this is how it works.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so he's like, hey, fucking get out of that. But, hey, listen, all small towns, you're going to get that parasite in you. You're going to want to stay there forever. Don't fall for the parasite.
Yeah, I don't
Come
think
back
they
to
talk
big
like
city
that.
Orlando.
I don't think they talk
Los
like
Angeles,
that, man.
whatever the fuck.
I've also interviewed for like internships at museums and spoken with museum curators, and
you don't think they talk like Hollywood agents?
No, they're incredibly nice and kind and talk about and care about your like learning and like your job shit. So it's like
and I will say also, like, I assume that, like, if you have it, like, because, like, after this phone call, they dedicate 10 seconds to this, like, him getting another call from some other person looking for a job, but, like, says no to them, but, like, can't say no to him. I don't know why. So he does like the I'm going into a tunnel thing for no reason.
Well, that's the other thing.
Yeah,
is like
what's his fucking job?
I mean, it's like, yeah, there are a lot of people wanting to be museum curators, and there's not a lot of jobs being museum curators. But then, are there people out there that are like, boy, oh boy, I just need a new museum curator,
and I'll get a portion of the...
Oh, no, we have a need for a museum curator. That doesn't exist. It's filled by somebody else that works there.
Yeah. Usually. And also, I forgot this part. More Hollywood-esque is like when she eventually gets a job.
Yeah.
He talks about like, yeah, the lawyers drafted up a contract. Like, we're gonna fucking...
Well, I mean, yeah, there's a contract in most jobs.
Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
But the way it's described is like, you know, I looked over the contract for you, and it's, you know, listen, it's got everything you want in it. I got like craft and services or whatever. I don't think that's
not the case.
But like it's like you get like a free ride, like you get everything you want. You get every
free ride
thing.
To where?
I don't know, Los Angeles.
Being in the museum?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
The free ride's not brought up. But like
you know, like Bones, they work at the Smithsonian, but then they do crime. They do like
yeah, that's stupid.
They investigate crime. It makes a little bit like a lot of what they have to do is because the government has decided it's part of their contract of working in the Smithsonian.
Yeah.
Which they do because they want to be around the Smithsonian.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
But then they're also passionate about their job. It's like, that's kind of...
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the perfect representation, but it's on a very large scale. But it's like, yeah, I guess... Like you have maybe like a residency at a museum?
Probably.
I don't know, actually.
I don't know either.
I don't know enough about it.
Yeah, but
that's what I'll say.
But yeah, so she's on the phone with him, and she has, I want to say she has the boy dog. She has boy dog.
Okay, yeah. Boy dog.
Okay.
And he has girl dog, right?
Yes, yeah.
Her husband.
Her soon-to-be husband,
yes.
Yeah. Who, by the way, we see are going to get married, so any conflict that happens in this movie is for fucking naught.
Well, I mean, is marriage the only conflict you can have? Have you ever watched Cheaper by the Dozen?
In this movie, yeah. That's apparently there's no,
okay.
yeah.
Well, never mind.
Okay, so the dog, like, sees the other dog, I guess. Like, it's not shown, like, they don't do a reverse shot of, like, the dog looking at the other dog.
That's the whole fucking point of the movie.
Yes. So the dog just, like, runs away from the lady, and she chases after him. And then they have the, like, you know, the dogs are sniffing each other, and then the two people talk to each other or whatever.
So the dogs are in love, which causes the meet cute.
Yeah, for them to be, yeah,
and
to
now
fall
they're in love.
Yes,
and the dogs are in love. That's very cute.
Yeah. Okay. But also, and this is technically important, there's a third guy there.
Who's the what?
There's a reverend or a father. I think they call him father. So like a guy at a church or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And they both happen to know him.
Okay.
And then he just walks away.
So they never
because he has a dog also. Because his
dog has a little preacher.
Honestly, should have. That would be awesome.
That would be
But
cute.
apparently it's because his dog, the preacher's dog, is having a conversation with the lady dog. But there's the preacher dog doesn't say shit, I think. I don't remember. I want to say that like there's other animals that do speak in this movie, but it's only like 2 other animals.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so the preacher just leaves after they both acknowledge his existence.
Okay.
And then they eventually talk to each other, and the male dog is like, oh, please say yes to him asking you to go to his winery, please, oh, love of God. So she's an unemployed museum curator currently working at her mom's antique shop, and he is a winery owner. He owns the winery.
Wait. So she's unemployed? How is she being headhunted then?
Because I guess she's looking for a job.
But that's just looking for a fucking... Headhunting is when you take somebody else from another company.
Yeah, but so that's the problem here, right? Because he's calling himself a headhunter, but she doesn't have a job.
She doesn't have a job, so he's just
is an agent.
Her, yeah, he's like a recruiter.
Yeah, maybe,
essentially, like a LinkedIn recruiter.
I guess, but
that's kind of what it is.
But also, like,
that's not what a headhunting is. The headhunting is like what happened in BlackBerry, where
they get all the Google guys and offer them $1 million, backdate the stock.
Yeah, they offer them a better whatever, and then they fuck over their
They're competitors.
Which is why like are museums competing against each other?
I guess
maybe.
not. I mean,
don't know.
But like in this movie, I guess not technically because she's unemployed. She's working with her mom technically.
But then in the logic of the movie, that's not headhunting either.
Yeah. Which real quick, yeah. So we have the agent character, and also this is why I'm saying agent.
Get stuck up on this.
No, this is annoying. It is a problem in the movie because it doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah.
So the agent's there. He also has an assistant. He has an assistant that is just a guy that's there to do wacky stuff whenever he's on the call. Whatever, who cares? So he has an assistant, so it's also more like agenty type stuff.
So much money in all this that I couldn't even comprehend. Because a recruiter on LinkedIn is like, you don't make any fucking money.
Yeah.
You're just doing that off of like some sort of commission or whatever.
So what's the pay structure?
Have an assistant. Like that's your cousin that also is unemployed.
Yeah.
And like needs to put something on his resume.
But also and I don't want to say this right now, but I feel like there is mild proof of this in the movie. Like they have like I guess Bert and Ernie-esque are they gay together type thing.
Okay.
But it's never brought up explicitly.
No, you can't say that because there's already Christianity in this movie.
Yeah, because A, they're always together no matter what. B, I think it's implied they live together.
Okay, so it's like a Smithers and
maybe
Mr.
like
Burns.
That. Yeah, but also the assistants I think only says if he says a line at all, it's probably like 3 words. I don't even fucking know.
Okay,
but weird. I don't remember. But also there's a point where he's shirtless doing yard work at the agent's house, and also gives him. I want to say it's going to give him a massage or something like that.
Okay.
So I don't know what the nature of their relationship is, but it feels like it's for a joke. They're trying to do are they a little fruity or something?
Okay.
It's a little, I know what you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm okay. You have to trust me on this. Also,
I trust you.
I know I'm calling big shocker. I'm calling this movie homophobic.
Well, yeah.
I'm laying the groundwork now, so that way when I say this movie's also racist later, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be ready for that.
You did say racism, and I was like, why is it about dogs and love and Christmas, right?
And it's a PG Hallmark movie as well.
You gotta put in. It's funny to be gay. It's funny and laughable, point and laugh at it to be gay, and also racism,
and also
in the movie.
Sexism and gender bias is real.
Yes.
Okay, so the two of them they're like, yeah, sure, I'm gonna go on a date.
Yeah.
The movie does a fucking back and forth between the mom talking to her daughter, the lady, and the guy just talking to his best friend, who is I at first said dollar store Ben Schwartz.
Okay.
It's 50-cent store, Ben Schwartz.
Damn.
Because he has the high-pitched voice, he has the same exact hair, almost the exact same facial structure, and he's a wacky guy in the movie.
Yeah.
But he's not like a Ben Schwartz, there's no... I don't want to be mean. There's no charisma in it. There's no...
Damn.
Yeah. But he's doing the wacky stuff, and it's implied that they're both basically having the same exact conversation. So also we're kind of treating the best friend as a parental figure, but also he acts like a child that wants to stay with his best friend and thinks the lady's going to take him away from him.
Oh.
Whatever. Okay. So they have their first date at the winery. They're walking around. She's talking about how she's a museum curator or whatever. And this is where we can start talking about some of the technical shit that I started noticing.
So the whole movie is a story about them dating?
Yes, but that's kind of betraying the movie.
Yeah, because
what's gonna happen.
Right. Well, because then we know they're gonna get married. There's So
and I'm gonna be so honest
now
with you.
I get what you mean by no conflict, I guess.
Yeah. Well, there is conflict, and it is the most contrived conflict I've ever seen in a movie.
Resolve.
Also,
but it's also a Hallmark. To be fair, it's almost
and that's
a Hallmark
the thing.
Christmas, but it's supposed to be chill.
And that's what I want to figure out is what's the fantasy of this movie? You know what I mean?
I think just knowing people.
Yeah.
This is for people who are alone and want to know straight Christian people who reinforce your shitty values. They're probably the reason that you're alone on Christmas.
Yeah, a little. Yeah. Okay, so they're talking. They're having dinner together. Also, the best friend's hitting on her at the same time.
Okay.
Wants to stay and talk to her, and he's just the guy's like, can you go get us fucking food, please?
Yeah.
Because also the best friend technically works for him. I guess because he cleans the wine barrels or whatever. He moves the wine barrels around.
If I went on a date with somebody back when I was single and they brought their friend, yeah,
it's a little
hey, they
weird.
were like, come visit me at work. I'd be like, okay, workaholic ass.
But then the work also has a best friend that's
hitting on me. And they weren't like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I like, that's crazy. I would, and this is like my first or something after the meet cute date. I think I would be out probably.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of red flags all at once.
There's a lot of red flags on this. Yeah.
You don't know how boundaries work with your friends or like, great, you own a winery or whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Like you're rich. That doesn't mean you're a good person, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's these aren't good people. I think. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they're average. They're fucking milquetoast, fucking white cracker ass.
Okay.
Whatever. Okay. Technical issues in the movie. We've already talked about the B-roll. Whatever.
Yes.
I want to talk about the ADR because this is one of the scenes where it's bad, and also it might be bad on the guy's end. But also, it's really obvious to tell which lines are ADR and which lines are off the camera.
Oh, Jesus.
Is what it feels like.
That's
because
crazy.
There's a point where they're talking to each other, and then the best friend like comes in and says like one of them says like they're sharing facts with each other or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like they trade back and forth, and then the lady starts talking about like a certain fact, and then the best friend comes in from off camera saying the end of the fact. But it's echoey, and it's obviously from behind where the camera's looking.
Oh, shit.
So, and then the next line is as if he is in a recording booth, basically. And and it's almost hard to tell when it does switch back and forth, but there are little bits where it's like, okay, so that line's a little echoey, so that was probably actually shot on location.
From behind the camera?
Yes.
It was when
Or it was if the boom mic was up here though, it was getting caught from like off camera. Like where if they were actually saying
set aside or something.
Yes.
To end.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is my theory.
Okay.
Sound wise, he's trying to be Ben Schwartz. Ben Schwartz can be quite loud.
Yeah.
So is he being really loud in the moment? Peaked the mic. They were like, oh fuck. Or is it like, you know, like when you put a microphone and you're shitty at setting where the mic's supposed to be?
Yeah.
If you put a microphone up against something that's playing sound, it can get out of sync and fuck up the recording.
Well, actually, now that I think about it, it could have been if there was a mic, like if there was an overhead mic on her to get her dialogue.
Yeah.
I wonder if like the guy he's supposed to turn the microphone to the person talking.
So he probably didn't.
And that's why it's so echoey and obviously not into a microphone, even a boom mic or something like that.
Yeah.
That's fun. I'm thinking about it more. That's probably what happened.
I think so, yeah.
And then they didn't bring him in to do ADR later because we got to save money somewhere. So
and honestly, probably either whoever edited it or something
was just like, fuck it.
He's supposed to be coming in from off camera anyway, so it makes sense that it's echoey, I guess.
Yeah,
which is really dumb.
No, yeah, literally,
that's not true.
Yeah.
That's full film guy. Sound is not important.
Yes. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay. So like that happens, right? So that's bad. But also with the lady specifically, I noticed it multiple times where the voice that's coming out is in no way in sync with the words coming out of the mouth, to the point where I'm going to think about it now. I wonder if some of it is also... Okay, here's the reason why there's ADR, and I can tell there's ADR, and they had to do it, is because multiple times they're shooting outside, and you can tell it is windy as fuck.
Yeah, they did not.
They couldn't get good audio for sure, so they definitely had to get some audio. And there's some points where they just like gave up on trying to give them any audio, so they just keep it silent.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. So okay, so they're having dinner. They're having their dinner or whatever. It's really
keep it silent.
Yes, and they have music playing over it or whatever. They have the music playing over it, so that's fine. But there's a point where like that once they get the kids together and they're all together, there's a point where like the guy and the girl are talking to each other.
Yeah.
But that you don't hear them. You just hear the music going on, even though you heard the kids talking in a different scene 3 seconds ago.
Horrible.
This is why it's almost so bad it's good, because there is a lot of it's a kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're talking, right? They both talk about how they have kids, right?
Right.
At the beginning of the movie, at the wedding scene, you see that there's 3 boys with the guy and 2 girls with the girl.
Okay.
So I think the implicit bias that the movie is expecting you to have is that they both have the same gender kids, right?
Why?
Maybe.
No.
I don't know why. I feel because okay, here's why I'm thinking that. Because they're about to play it off as a joke.
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what happens. Okay, so they both stutter over, like, they both at the same time say they have their kids or whatever.
Yeah.
I think the guy shows the kids first, and she's like, and like he has 2 daughters, the young one, and shows a photo of it, and the lady's like, oh, I bet she loves Barbies and ponies and stuff like that. And then the guy is like, well, actually she likes snakes and things like that. She's a little different.
Okay, all right.
So then the guy shows a photo of his other kid, and she is in like football gear basically. Yeah. And the lady's like, "Oh, what's his name?" And then he's like, "Oh, it's whatever. It's her name is
Wendy.
Blank. Wendy. Wendy's nuts. Yeah, it's Wendy. Yeah." So so then the lady gets to be like, "Okay, so I have 3 boys." And then the first boy they show is, and this is why I think the movie, that you're right about the Christian value-esque, but also gender roles. Like, isn't it wacky when the gender roles aren't the gender roles they're supposed to be? Yeah. The first one is the little boy wants to be a cook. He wants to be a chef. And very specifically, by the way, not like, very specifically baking is the one that they show him doing.
Okay, all right.
So the movie kind of wants to commit to, as a bit, having the girl children have boy things, quote unquote, and the boy have girl things, quote unquote.
And when you told me this, I was a little like, are you projecting? You know?
Yeah, and I feel like,
but when you said that she says, what's his name?
They're trying to
say there's some weird gender stuff in this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A joke is gender at this point.
That's
so
why
the baking part, and also
I'm not trying to be uncharitable. I'm trying to be real to the movie.
There are men that love to bake. Lots of them.
for sure. Yeah.
And they're epic.
But this movie feels
and when Josh leaves me for hit me up.
Fucking Christ, man. But no, fucking
yeah.
Okay, but yeah, so the first kid, so they want to do the joke that the boy is doing girl thing, quote unquote, right?
Yeah.
But they don't want to commit to it enough. So then they go, my middle kid loves computers. Yeah. Which I guess stereotypically is when we talk about technology and it being like a more male dominated thing.
Yeah.
Could be, I guess, like them kind of like going back. Actually, it's like, no, this kid's actually a boy. This kid's actually,
Yeah. I will say, like, now I think I think of it as kind of a gender neutral thing. Computers.
I do agree with that.
Yeah.
But I am also thinking about the fact that this movie was made in 2011.
Yeah.
And I think that's definitely a more, even though it's still misogynist, I do think it's a more misogynistic
that was like
time.
Peak Gamergate, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
So honestly, probably is like they thought.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it's still,
that might be me being uncharitable.
That whole thing was that men were upset because women were in gaming all of a sudden. And
and like
quote unquote, all of a sudden that women have been in gaming forever. A woman made the computer. So like,
So
whatever.
computers are woke is what I'm hearing right now. Yeah.
Ew.
You
had to play this game on a computer. It's woke. Put it on the woke list.
Yeah.
You can't play it on a fucking potato like Doom. The boy game.
Yeah, the boy game. So, okay, that's the second boy. And then her third kid is a silent little kid that doesn't know who he is yet.
Because they gave up.
They just gave up.
They didn't want
to figure out what 5 people want to do with their lives. That's stupid.
What am I, a writer?
What am I doing
make
here?
Like 7 characters? That's too many.
Yeah, especially when you're on a character like 9 right now, I think.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Including the dogs.
Yeah. So they were like, I don't want to write for a 5th kid. So he is silent because he is traumatized by the fact that his dad is dead.
Wow.
And by the way, both of their partners are dead. They're not divorced. They are dead.
Right, because divorce is a sin.
Yeah, divorce would be a sin. So we have to, like, if they die, though, I mean, it's free game.
That's free game. That's what you hope for. Yeah,
you hope one day my bitch wife's going to die and I can leave and bring my girls somewhere else. I have to censor that name every time you say it, too. That's the fucking problem. All right, so Okay. Fuck, sorry.
That's funny.
I'm losing it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so I do want to bring the scene up because it does feel fucking crazy. So eventually, like, they're at her house and like he's walking her to the front porch, and then they're like, ah, man, that was really good. That was a great date. Yeah, hey, maybe we should do this again. And then they do kiss. They have their first kiss.
Great.
However, the movie then decides to cut that with the 3 children and the dog on the second floor window looking down at them kissing. And disapprovingly looking down, by the way. I do want to say, and the dog is, well, not disapprovingly, but like the dog is just there also. But the 3 kids look like, who's that fucking guy? However, they're doing it. The kiss that they do is it's just like a regular it's a long kiss, but I don't think there's tongue or whatever. However,
that's also weird.
Yeah, but when they do the kiss, they're doing it underneath the porch of the house.
So how do they know?
And the windows are behind the porch, so they don't know. They can't actually see it. And I only noticed that the second time watching that scene.
So is it like, well, maybe they were just like, who's this guy? And why isn't he leaving from underneath the porch?
But the way that it looked, but they cut it after only when they start kissing. Well, they don't do it beforehand.
So is it like, this is the only camera movement that would justify my take of this.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, we should do that again. Okay, blah blah blah. Kissing. As soon as they start kissing, and then pan up.
But it's a cut.
It's a cut.
It is a cut.
Yeah.
So
you're right.
yeah, the only movement in that scene is that they move in while they go to the porch. Yeah. They start kissing. Then it's a literal cut.
It would have to move up. Yeah.
Yeah, to where it's like you can, but also it would have to move up.
Who the fuck was that? You know?
Yeah.
And then
But it looks like it's played off because then they look disapprovingly and then they walk away from the window.
And even then, not very clear.
It's still not clear.
Yeah, not very clear.
So yeah, then they all walk away from the window, and okay, I'm not gonna fucking joke. It's a montage of them entering and leaving her house, and the dog is just like, yeah, so over like a month, they started falling in love with each other, and then eventually they got their kids together, and then eventually...
skip the movie.
We're skipping the movie part of what I thought this was going to be.
Yeah.
And honestly, I even thought like maybe me being charitable, like the wedding scene would happen somewhere in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, and then there's
issues after the marriage. Yeah. But no. Okay, it is the end of the movie. Yeah. So okay, but like, so they just rush through their relationship basically to the point where once they finally say like, oh yeah, eventually they got their kids together, and we only see one scene of the kids like all being together really, where it's also the movie's going to do this multiple times where a character just knocks into somebody and they fall to their back in their like they get hit in the shoulder and then they just fall.
This is so crazy because this is just Cheaper by the Dozen, but like more religious.
Yeah.
Around Christmas and told through the eyes of the dog.
Yeah.
Which is a really weird choice.
It's really
That's
fucking
a very
weird.
strange choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and less children.
Yeah, true. Yeah, 5. Yeah, because I couldn't write more than 6 children. God forbid.
No, that's crazy.
Okay.
Too many characters.
The movie the way they show them all having fun together is they're doing a football game, and the lady, the female kid that's like the footballer just kind of beats the shit out of the other kids. And by beat the shit out of, I mean, like, so they're doing the football game, so she's running with the football.
Yeah.
And purposefully knocks into the shoulder of everybody, and we get the POV of this also. So the camera's going in on these fucking kids.
Rough.
And like when we get the shot of her running.
That's what the dog said.
Yeah, rough. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Yeah. And then she just knocks into them, then they fall, like they do a 180 onto their back.
Yeah.
And then one of the kids also just like dives out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
And then like she just does like she does a touchdown dance or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and the movie with other characters, for the purpose of what I assume slapstick comedy, is going to have other characters knock into other characters in the shoulder and have them fall on their ass.
Why?
It happens multiple times. I think even if it happens only twice from what I remember,
that's too many.
It's still weird,
that's
right?
too many times.
Yeah.
Once, sure. Then you stop.
But you did it again with other people.
Now it's on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's up with that?
Yeah,
Why
I
are you
don't
doing
know.
that to your siblings?
Because it's slapstick comedy, haha.
Slapstick comedy.
Slapstick comedy in rural Los Olivos.
It's the slapstick comedy tour.
Get her done.
Get her done.
Get her done.
You know you're a redneck if.
Okay. All right. I want to say for the record, by the way, I want to say this is like 7 minutes into the movie.
I'm going to shoot you with a gun. I'm going to shoot you with a firearm.
Okay, so the dog is also like, hey, man, also me and the lady dog were happy together.
We're hooking up all the time.
So they have a Thanksgiving dinner, whatever. The
Which
fucking...
is fucked up. Don't let your dogs fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Don't do that. Get your dogs fucking fixed, dude.
Yeah.
The fuck?
So they're at Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
And they're doing they have a whole feast planned, but then wacky shenanigans happen, so all the food's fucked. So the little cook chef kid makes PB&Js.
Wait a minute. They're already married, right?
No.
Oh, they're not. They're just
not
living
married.
together.
They're not even living together yet.
Okay.
They don't. I'm gonna be honest. They don't live with each other at any point in the movie.
Right, because that's a sin.
Yeah, it's a sin. They're not married yet.
They're saving themselves.
Yeah.
For marriage. I forget.
They're soaking. That's the only thing they can do.
Yeah.
Okay. So so they're at Thanksgiving, and it's at I don't remember whose house. It doesn't. I think it's his house. Who cares?
Right.
And everything goes wrong, but like they have a whole family getting together. Like they're all thankful for each other, not the food, because like the dad falls into the pool at some point with the turkey, whatever.
Yeah.
And so he proposes in front of everybody to her.
Cool.
And keep in mind, there's no sense of time in this movie. This is the first time we get like a date.
Yeah, wow.
So it could be like years. It doesn't seem like it because the kids are the same fucking age.
Doesn't matter. No concrete answers so that you don't have concrete questions.
Yeah,
I guess.
exactly. Yeah. So like the kid, like maybe within like 3 months, they are from met each other to proposed, and she says yes.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, she says yes in front of the kid with the trauma of like the. Okay, so the kid with the trauma
and she flips him
walks
off
away.
Like while she's making out with her new husband,
I
fiance.
wish that would have been interesting. That would have been a choice.
And everyone else points at him and calls him a loser or something. I don't know.
But okay, but because we can't have the conflict in this movie,
right?
He just like runs away, and like the guy is like, oh, I get he's a little upset. I'd be,
let me go fix it. And then
she goes to fix. That scene happens later.
Let me say my fucking joke, okay? So then he goes off camera.
Yeah.
And you hear 2 gunshots, and he comes back, and he's like, I fixed it.
And the birds are singing again. Okay, yeah, that would have been also interesting.
Yeah.
It isn't.
And then everyone's like, whoa. And then it's like a Bernie-esque where it was like a really nice movie. And then halfway through, somebody murders somebody.
And then it's like, click, I'm back in.
We have to figure out how to deal with this. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
yeah,
the kid runs away, right? And he runs away to another picnic table in the backyard, like not even inside. He's still outside. And then the lady's like, "Hey, like, it's all gonna be okay."
Calm
she says
the fuck down, idiot.
Which kind of, that is kind of what the vibe is, where it's like she is trying to console
you a
him.
New daddy. You forget about your old one.
They don't go that far, thankfully.
Well, yeah,
but she literally
I'm joking.
But it could.
It's a comedy podcast. We're jokes.
I know, but okay, I'm sorry.
Jokes aren't real, guys. I don't know if you noticed.
I want to say that she only says like 2 sentences to him, and he's chill.
All right, cool. Thanks, Mom.
Not even chill for the rest of the movie, but in that conversation, he's like, all right, I'll go back and eat my PB&J, I guess. He doesn't speak, by the way. No speaking. Whatever. So, okay.
So how do you know that he's chill?
Because he just gets up and walks back to the dinner table. And then she's like, job well done. I did it. Yeah.
I'm not worried. I'm a good mom. My son is mute and he's not going to therapy.
Yeah.
I'm really good at parenting. Hell yeah.
All right, yeah, we're at 30 minutes, because also they're having the conversation of like,
she is unemployed, maybe she can't afford it.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
who
maybe.
knows?
Yeah,
who knows? Let's be nicer.
Let's be nice. Yeah,
to the single mom of 3 kids.
Yeah. Whose mom owns an antique store, and
in the Hallmark movie where everybody's rich all the time.
Yeah, with the winery owner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, with the 2-story house with a fucking porch. Okay, sorry.
Okay. This is before we get back into it. This is what I think the plot should go.
Okay.
She goes to her new fiance, right? And she's like, "Listen, I think my son's really fucked up from his father brutally dying in front of him by that crazy axe murderer, that killed him. And he's, he was such a big, strong, handsome man that saved us all. And I really want to pay for therapy, but I can't because I'm unemployed and work for an antique shop. And the antique shop doesn't make much money because nobody's buying fucking antiques."
Yeah.
And then her boyfriend is like, "Do you love your dead husband more than me?" And then she's like, "No, I want my son to be, if you want to marry me, you have to take care of my son." And then he's like, "Never, because that means that I'm bowing down to another man who put his dick in you." And then she's like, "How dare you?" And his dick's bigger than yours, too. And he's like, "You haven't seen my dick because we're waiting till marriage because we're both Catholic Christians, Mormons." And then she's like, "Well, I don't know, probably is." And then she runs away like, "Ah." And then he goes to his buddy, and his buddy's all of a sudden is like, "Yeah, sure, break up with her, then I can get up in there." And then he's like, "No, I can't let another man's penis be in my soon-to-be wife." So then he goes back to his wife and is like,
"Actually,
you know what? Fine. $300 now is better than 2 dicks later." And then they both get married, and they look at the camera. And her father gives him a dowry of like 2 chickens also or something. And she spends the rest of her life baking bread for him and her children.
And Fade Into You plays by Mazzy Star.
No, something not from the drug-addled 80s. Disgusting.
Oh, by the way,
Frank Sinatra only.
Sorry. I forgot we were supposed to do this as part of it. So during the Patreon, we did do, because speaking of music, okay, I'm not going to lie, the movie does pad out a lot of time with montages of the B-roll, again, with Christmas music playing in the background.
Of course.
And also sometimes like just the Ben Schwartz character moving a wine barrel, kind of wacky.
It's funny because that's the B-roll on Try Guys Without a Recipe. It's a bunch of Christmas stock footage B-roll with Christmas music in the background.
Freaking out like, fuck shit, yeah. But
how do you make cookies?
Yeah. Okay, so
I'm 35.
I have a list of songs that the movie has.
Yeah.
Some of these I recognize as being real Christmas songs.
Okay.
Some of these I'm fairly certain aren't real. And they're all from the same, I assume 3 stock music websites. Because every single time it says courtesy from, I think one of them's like Red Engine something. And I looked into Red Engine just as to see anything. Fucking nothing about them. But they also have released albums that have Rock Alternative Volume 1. So it seems like a content mill for music to me.
Makes sense, yeah.
Okay, so these are the Christmas songs in the movie.
All right.
Some of these I know are real.
All right.
Some of these I don't know. Shooting Star, Deck of the Halls.
Classic.
Christmas Time is Here.
Yes, classic.
Let's Blow It All.
Not classic.
Christmas Time Again. Let's Exchange Kisses This Christmas.
Maybe.
Waiting Up for Santa.
Okay.
It doesn't get better than this.
All right. Oh, wait, you're just saying that, or?
No, that's the title.
That's the title of a song, sorry.
Joy to the World.
That's classic.
Jump the Joint.
That's a weed song.
That's
a song about weed.
This is why during the Patreon, I was so fucking conflicted on so many of these. A different version of that Deck the Halls.
Okay.
Daydreams.
It's not Christmassy at all. That's just... Okay.
Christmas Dance with You. Christmas Time of Year.
Tell if that one's a real one or not.
Know.
I actually don't know.
I don't know how many of them are real or fake.
So, for the Patreon, I went on JW Pepper where people write songs for middle school orchestras and sell them, and I found a bunch of orchestras Christmas songs, and then I made up some off the top of my head.
And I had to guess which ones were real and fake.
And if you want to see that, there's 30 minutes of it
on Patreon.
On Patreon, go there.
All right. I think this is the point where I stopped taking notes and I started doing the commentary.
Yes.
Or I went back, rewatched all of that part, and I got.
That's too much stuff to happen in the first 7 minutes. Can we just get?
Well, no, it's 30 minutes now. We're at 30 minutes.
Okay,
yeah.
30 minutes.
We're gonna start speeding through this because, quite honestly, most of this is just gonna be montages.
How much more? It's all montage. That's really funny.
50% of it, from what I remember, is montage.
So this is an hour-long movie?
No, it's an hour and a half. It's an hour 25. But we'll get through a lot of this pretty quickly. Don't worry. So the rest of the movie is them just planning the wedding.
Okay.
And there's also a fair going on at the same time. I thought they were running a fair to try and make money or something, because I thought that was a B plot, but it wasn't.
That's the way to make your money for your wedding.
Christmas fair, because they decorate the antique shop in a bunch of Christmas stuff, and they also get a Santa Claus and a Mrs. Claus and an elf at the fucking Christmas shop. And they're the ones passing out Christmas fair flyers.
Yeah.
But the Christmas fair is an actual fair later in the movie with rides and shit.
Okay.
It's confusing to me, at least. Okay, so there's montages. Okay, there's 3 different montages of we have to find the wedding planner or something like that, the head of the wedding planning or something like that.
Okay.
They used a C word for it. I don't remember what it was. They have that. They have looking for music for their wedding,
right?
But also the way it was framed, it thought it was for the fair, but whatever.
Okay.
And I want to say there's honestly probably the rest of the montages are just more shots of the winery. Now that I'm thinking about it,
that's funny.
But they spend I'm not gonna lie, 5 minutes on each of these 2 things.
That's too much time.
And
that's too much.
Here's the wacky humor. And one of these is where I'm okay, this movie's being racist for sure. 100%.
Oh.
So, okay, they have a bunch of wacky eccentric characters as the wedding planner people, right?
Yeah.
To the point where by the end of it, they're let's just fucking plan it ourselves, right? And also, by the way, at both of these montages, the 2 main characters are openly laughing at points at the people that are doing either the music or the planning discussion. So they hired people just to laugh and point at them to fire them. Yes.
That would be on a Bridezilla.
And
we would call them an asshole.
Yeah.
If it was a Reddit post.
Yeah, I also would call these 2 huge assholes.
That's crazy.
So here's the characters for the wedding planning.
Okay.
British person, man.
Okay.
That's not the racist one. Don't worry.
In my opinion, not racist, but the British will think it's racist.
Italian chef mafia person.
Once again,
I'm not going to say racist.
Not racist, but
racist.
Italian mafia people will say it's racist. Yeah.
Sassy black woman.
Yeah, okay, racist.
That's racist.
Yeah.
And I want to say 4th guy that I want to say is just dumb. I don't even remember, if I'm being honest.
Okay, just ableism.
Just probably some sort of ableism.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
I don't. Yeah, so
good. No, stereotypes.
Yeah, stereotypes.
Just stereotypes. Stereotypes.
They fucking love stereotypes. Yeah.
Damn.
And I'm not even okay, everyone at home, picture the most one-dimensional version of all these characters. That's them. That's them in the movie. That's them in the fucking movie.
Yeah.
And again, every time they're talking, the setup for all these montages is the person describing doing what the wedding planner describing what they want to do, and then the 2 fucking crackers, and also their dog sometimes. Not all the time, maybe twice.
The dog is laughing at that? That's crazy.
The dog is in the same way that the dog's narrating this entire movie.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes but sometimes they'll actually hear what the dogs are thinking.
Yeah.
And they're thinking this person's bad. They're also thinking that with their owners, but the owners are actually saying it out loud and laughing. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fun. And they decide, all right, we're just going to plan our own wedding or whatever. Okay, so here's the conflict of the movie. We're finally there. We finally got to the conflict.
Jesus.
The agent calls from horse stables. He's wacky. He's a wacky guy.
Okay.
And the assistant, his bitch is...
Also, horse stables? How has he got that money off of LinkedIn?
And his assistant / sub, I think.
Yeah.
Is
to his dom.
Is shoveling horse shit for no reason, I think.
So it's implied that he owns the horse?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. So, but the agent calls and is hey, Toots, I got you fucking... He doesn't say Toots. He's not misogynistic in that way. He's misogynistic in other ways.
You're putting your flavor on it, yeah.
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 So he's hey, Toots, fucking, I got you an interview with the people in, not the MoMA, another...
The Louvre?
No, like another New York museum. Like not the famous one.
Right, okay.
It's like the museum of fuck shit. I don't know. Like, and for some reason, okay, but like the owner of the museum or the person that's wants to interview her for the position is in Los Angeles. So drive down to Los Angeles on this day, which is the day they have the wedding coordinators. That's what it is, wedding coordinators.
Right.
So this is the conflict. It's like she wants to go do the interview because she wants to be the museum curator or whatever.
Right.
So,
but she has to give up her job.
Yeah.
For her man.
Yes. Yeah. You've gotten to the point of the movie.
And he's like, just give up your job and make bread for me forever.
He does. Okay, but here's part of the fantasy. He doesn't say that. She gets to that on her own conclusion.
Yeah, wow.
Because he has to still be a perfect man that's like, yeah, I'll move with you to New York. You just had to tell me. So like she's the bad guy in the movie.
For not telling him?
Well, yeah, because she doesn't tell him at all that she got an interview / when she gets the fucking job. They wait until like she waits until I don't remember when.
This is just like a fucking a communication error. He's willing to throw it all away on that.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah,
what
I guess.
What a dipshit.
We'll get to it. Here's how the movie's framing it. And I think during the commentary, I was losing my mind because I was like, she didn't fucking tell him. Why is she getting upset now? Like,
oh, now she's upset. Okay.
Yeah, she's upset at him also. Like, yeah.
For
I don't remember.
Okay. All right.
We'll get there. Okay, so the day of the coordination, she has to meet the coordinator. She has to go to Los Angeles. I looked it up. It's a 2-hour drive at 11 at night in Los Angeles. So I'm assuming if you're going during the day, it's probably 7 hours to get to Los Angeles.
Yeah.
So she goes there early in the morning, lies to everybody, including her own mom, and was just like, yeah, I went out and did errands. Whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
And also, I think at some point also like says like she wants to bring the kids over. I think at a separate point she also does the same thing. I don't remember. But she goes to the interview, she comes back, they do coordination thing. Also, by the way, here's also how we know the movie's also racist. They shoot like a typical like, oh, I'm in LA traffic scene. And they have, and I'm going to be honest with you, it looks like they shot it in a parking lot because two cars are going to be are parked the entire time. And then the two cars that pull up are exactly in the same positioning as the other two cars. I want to say there's some inherent bias in the casting of this movie, but it's like the two people that go around her, I don't think they're white. I think they are.
Right, so she is okay.
And consistently through the movie's trying to say like, you know, people in Los Angeles hate small town America, but actually small town America is where the charm is. So also
where
the white people are. And keep in mind, I know I sound fucking crazy. This is 2011 Hallmark.
Well, yeah, no. Okay, I don't think you sound crazy.
I don't, because I know. Sense. I just want to make sure that I don't agree with this movie. Is what I'm getting that point across.
No. Obviously not to me, but yeah, no, we don't agree.
I hope I'm not looking too much into it, but it feels like that's what's happening.
No, I get you, man.
I appreciate you agreeing with me.
I mean, people will say that you pointing it out is your biases, but that, to me, is wrong, especially when it's backed up by like
other things that happen in the movie,
like the it's written into the script that she doesn't know that the kid is a girl versus a boy. And they're pointing out the gendered hobbies. It's up next to hobbies when they're doing like really blatant shit, like laughing at a black woman for quote unquote being sassy.
Yes,
that's wild.
That's pretty wild.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Now, if you watch this movie and the black woman's wearing a clown mask, and honestly, still racist. Honestly,
yeah.
Now that I think about it, still racist.
I think she's wearing a suit. She's wearing a tan suit, and I think some sort of patterned shirt.
A tan suit, wasn't that like Obama wore a tan suit and all the Republicans laughed at him? They thought it was crazy.
I think they did.
I remember that tan suit. Listen, Obama
I'm not saying they did it on purpose. No. However.
I mean, I just don't get. I don't get what. I don't know. I think pointing and laughing at a black woman trying to do a job for you is just a bad look.
And, yeah, because
especially not in like a when it's not the point of the movie.
And okay, here's how I also want to stress that it's also, here's how we know it's racist for sure, because they're doing the stereotypes. Like, I think the British guy is like prim and proper and is like, we're gonna spend all the money on the flowers and all the whatever. The Italian mafia guy is like, yeah, if you need someone gotten rid of, I'll get rid of them. I'll kill them.
Right. So it's like,
And then I think the sassy black lady is like, we're gonna have a lot of fun at the wedding.
They're like, haha, they want to have fun at the wedding.
Yeah,
no,
like
this
they just
is
want to
a
have
Christian white person wedding.
Yeah, yes.
We can't have fun.
So this is why I think we're sitting on a fucking gold mine, because no one's ever fucking talked about this movie.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Okay, so she goes on the interviews, she gets back, they do the coordination thing. I don't think it happens yet. Also, the dogs just say something every once in a while. Who cares? At some point, I think she gets the job and she has to go somewhere again and then lies again to everybody that she wasn't, or she only did it the one time. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
The next montage is they need to find music for the wedding. And then we find out the Ben Schwartz character has a rock band and he
should have been a DJ.
They should. Yeah. No, yes, I agree with that. But like, so he's in a rock band and then he plays in front of the two of them. And I think also the dogs probably, I don't fucking remember. And then they're like, yeah, no, we're not doing it. I think they're also kind of laughing at him where it's like,
jeez,
well,
at least we suck.
Well, he's the best so far. And he's the first one. Like, yeah. And then they have another band that has a more, I don't even know how to describe it, but it's not rock and it might have been I don't remember, but the main singer is can't really sing that much, I guess. And is like looking at the lyrics on the mic in front of him and they're all playing very slowly, like the guitars. So, and I think they're also making fun of that also.
I mean, it's a pretty accurate we don't practice together band.
No,
I'm
going to
be honest, but it's like weird to have a really realistic we're bad at music band.
Yeah, so yeah. But they're also pointing and laughing basically at them.
Okay.
At some point they also go, they have a little wacky hijink with the dogs where they go to a country club. And there's the mean service worker manager there who's like, no dogs allowed. And then they're like, all right, I guess we'll take our $150 a plate away. And then she's like, we'll let dogs in. And then they just go into golf carts, ride around. And then, okay.
When you're right, who is this movie for? It's like, don't you know when you go to the golf club and they won't let you bring your dogs in? It's like, no, because if I'm going to a fancy golf club,
I'm kind of expecting there not to be dogs.
I probably know not to bring my fucking dogs. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's so weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about the dogs now. We haven't had a chance to talk about the dogs. Let's talk about the dogs and their roles in this movie.
Okay.
So at the country club, there's a stray.
Oh.
And, okay, so there's a little conflict that's supposed to happen here.
Ooh.
And the conflict is Rusty, which is the male dog, wants to chase after the stray. So he does. But also, Cherie, the female dog, while simultaneously being like, this is stupid, let's not do this.
Wants to also?
Doesn't even admit to wanting to, just goes with him. Just follows him at the same time.
That's a conflict? That sounds like they agree. Dog-wise.
Well, I guess the conflict part of it is like I guess the dogs are acting unbehaved when earlier they said that the dogs were being well behaved.
So
and that's
now
why they should be
the country club is like, get out of here.
I don't even think they go that far. They might have.
That would have been better.
That would have made sense, and I probably did happen because how do you drop the ball on that fucking A to B
so
plot
easy.
line?
Yeah,
but like. So, okay, so they chase after the stray, and then at some point, they get in front of the hotel manager, stuck up piece of shit, whatever.
Right.
And they do the thing again where it's the POV of the dogs, and then the lady has to jump out of the way of the dogs. Also, by the way, does it like she gets hit in the fucking shoulder. I don't know why. I think she acts like she got hit in the shoulder.
They only had enough money for one stunt coordinator to do one stunt. That was it. They had half a day where one guy came in.
Yes, yeah. Someone's 21-year-old nephew wanted to be a stunt coordinator.
He learned one stunt
in.
Off of YouTube, and he taught them all that one stunt.
Yeah. So they do. That happens. Yeah. They go to a place to get cake, and they have okay. Okay, that's it for the dogs in that theme, by the way. Whatever.
Okay.
They go to a place to get cake. They bring all the kids. The mute kid is like, I don't want to. They shakes his head when they ask, like, do you want to go in and get cake? And then the guy's finally like, you know what? I'll handle this. You guys go inside. So the guy stays behind.
Cake and you're gonna like it.
Yeah. So yeah. And he does the correct, like, you know, hey, I'm not trying to replace you. I'm trying to actually help your dad, you know, like, yeah, whatever. But like, and I'm not going to lie.
Help your dad.
Is what is said. That's actual dialogue. Yes.
I'm going to raise him from the grave. I'm a
necromancy. The devil's actually in this movie.
I know you asked Santa for your dad back, and I'm going to give it to you. I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna.
We'll talk about Santa in a minute.
I'm gonna mummify his corpse and put him and wrap him up and put him at the bottom of the Christmas tree for you to unwrap. You'll unwrap your father on Christmas Day. Wow.
Just his fucking corpse, like
scared. Yeah, terrified.
I don't want to be alive. I hurt everywhere.
That axe in his stomach still.
Yeah.
You know.
Christ.
Hilarious. Great. Good.
Okay,
stuff.
so at some point, he convinces him to go inside, but it does kind of seem like he's gonna leave him in the car. Hot car, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, they do leave the windows open, so I'm being uncharitable. But they do leave the dogs in the car. They do leave
That's fucking crazy to put in there. That's political.
They do.
I'm sorry. That's political. That's Hallmark made a whole dog movie. They made a whole dog movie just to say I should be able to leave my dogs in a hot car if I crack the window a little bit. They can breathe. And they fucking, when they come back, the car is completely cracked open, beaten up, and they go, God damn it, Obama and liberals. This is your fault.
Yeah.
You ruined my life.
Oh, I forgot about this. It's so fucking funny.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my god. Okay, so and they're talking or whatever.
Yeah.
Also inside they have a conflict actually.
Oh yay.
They can't agree on a cake. That's it.
Dude.
That's it. So they're like saying like they both want opposite of whatever the other one wants, whatever.
Yeah.
At the same time, the dogs are inside the car. The window's open and they're both
they're like, I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
The window's open, their heads are outside of the car, and they're talking about like, oh, dude, I smell cake, dude. You want to go fucking get it? And the lady dog's like, no. And then Rusty's like, well, I'm gonna go get the cake. So he opens the door with his paw. I'm not joking. It's a handle.
You don't
it's
have
a handle.
opposable thumbs yet? What? And I'm the improper one. Okay.
It's a handle door.
I got a fucking pink. I drink tea, pinky out, and I'm a motherfucking dog. Let's go.
So they open the door, and then they both run. They make a point of the lady dog saying this is a bad idea, and then but she still goes along with it. Somehow get into the back of the cake shop and just start eating a cake in there.
Anti-feminist movie. Then, Lady Dog doesn't have any agency over her
really
own dog mind.
Really fucking doesn't, honestly.
Yeah.
And then the stuffy cake shop owner whose dogs are eating the cake up.
A long period of time being anti-service worker.
Yes.
That's wild.
She fucking
the cake owner goes, oh, that was for a gay couple.
We did a good thing, right, Cherie? Yes, we did, Rusty.
God will shine on us today. And then they like hit their paws together.
Eric Clapton plays in the background.
Tears in heaven. Okay, yeah.
Okay, but okay, so she goes out and she gets real mad at the dog and like does the throwing of the rolling pin. I don't think she falls down and is knocked on her shoulder, but they do run into her. They do run into her, and I think they do have a POV.
That's
and
good.
then she chases everybody out and is complaining like, that cake was $2,000.
God.
And then
so yeah, fuck them, I guess, for selling a cake for too much money.
A wedding cake, by the way.
All cake should be $10.
At Publix, goddammit.
At Publix. We should just get a cake from Publix. Oh my god.
So, okay.
Fuck people that work at bakeries.
Service. I guess. Yeah, fuck them, whatever.
Fuck them.
So, okay. No repercussion, by the way. There's no repercussion for this scene.
Yeah, they're gonna pay for the fucking cake? That should be something. I don't know.
So they talk, whatever. They can't agree on a cake.
Right.
And then at some point, the husband figures out that, like, hey, she's hiding something from me. So they're at the winery.
Why can't I agree with my wife on everything? She must be fucking around.
Why is
my
wife, my soon-to-be wife that I've only known for 3 months, doesn't agree with me on this one thing? Is she secretly a bitch? I don't remember what happens. I think he might have taken a call from the agent and was like, what are you talking about contracts for the new museum at New York?
I imagine that, like, is she secretly a bitch with the guy that has the butterfly? You know, the meme of the guy with the butterfly?
Yeah.
Not agreeing with my wife on something. Is this secret? Is she secretly a bitch? Oh, it's not completely accurate, but it's pretty good.
We can make it work. We're workshopping. So I think he takes a call from the guy or something, and the guy says, like, yeah, she's hired for a job at the museum of fuck shit or whatever. Yeah. So then then for some reason they meet up at the winery,
and he's like, you know how to read? What the hell?
What was it? There was a line. It wasn't that, but there was a line that was like, so they complain. He complains because why was she keeping it a secret? And she's like, I guess I didn't really know how to bring it up. And then she I think specifies like, I want to be more than a mom, you know? And then he's like, you want to be more also a wife? You want to be more than just a wife? And then she's like, well, not like that. Hold on.
What?
Yeah, so...
What do you mean? Like, yeah, I want to be a three-dimensional fucking... Are you calling me a whore for wanting to have a job?
No, the only two things you can have is either a husband or a job. That's it.
That's two things?
That's it. Those are the two genders.
Those are the two genders. Husband or job. What the fuck?
I know. So, okay. So, so they fall out.
Right.
They have a falling out, and then the dogs are like, well, we can't fuck if they're not fucking.
Right, that's
so
how
do we get them together? They meet up at, I think, the dad's house's treehouse, and then, because they have a treehouse or whatever, and then they're like, okay, we gotta bring the kids together, and we're gonna tell them to get them back together.
Yeah, that's worked.
So then they do a what's that? There's a boy in the well, but it's a what's that? We gotta go to the winery. We got to go to the rooftop of the winery. They go to the roof.
Okay.
Also, really fucking funny because obviously they only had like 1 week since you looked at me at the winery.
Yeah.
There's just like a guy working on the gate into the winery in the background while they're running with the dog.
That's awesome.
By the way, all five of the kids run away at the same time in front of the dog. So they recognize that they're all there. And then a minute later, they're going to be like, what are you fucking doing here?
Awesome.
Oh, I followed my dog. That's bullshit because I followed my dog.
Yeah, fuck you, fucking job haver. Fucking woman with a job having ass witch.
And I swear to God.
What do you do, magic in the woods? I'm going to light you on fire.
Within 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Within 3 seconds, they go from calling each other lying fucking pieces of shit to going, anyway, how do we fix our parents' marriage? Unprompted. Even though the
children,
movie,
I thought they were.
These are the children.
I just made that up in my head.
No, sorry.
They had met there.
The dogs brought them together.
Okay.
They both think that the other person's lying about their dog bringing them. And then they're like, but how are we going to make our parents happy?
Yeah.
Unprompted. But the movie wants you to think from the synopsis, from the tagline, from the fucking logline.
Yeah.
So not only that there's a struggle, but the dogs save the day. When they don't, the only thing they did is bring the kids together.
Yeah, but if they hadn't done that, the kids wouldn't have gotten together.
I mean, and I guess that's true, but that's the only thing the dogs do. Like the kids.
What else can they do, Josh? They're fucking dogs. What do you want them to do?
Everybody can fucking play basketball. All right. I think a dog can save a goddamn marriage if they really wanted to. All right. All dogs are lazy. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's what Hallmark is trying to say.
That's speciesist, I think.
No dogs want to fucking work anymore, man. So they go to the antique shop Santa.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, listen, I know you're not the real Santa, but like, how do I get
the real Santa though, right?
No, not even that. They don't even fucking do that.
I wish.
I wanted that to be the thing because that's a fucking Christmas movie.
That's fun. Yeah.
So they go like, and honestly, the advice that Santa gives is like, I don't know, just take him to the fair. So they go to the fair. So they go to the fair separately, like the kids of each parent.
I was gonna joke, like it would be really funny if the Santa was just like, I don't know, they should just do heroin. He's just a real guy and he's not good at giving advice. Like it's just a normal person who's bad at giving wisdom to children.
Yeah.
Just like, I don't know, you guys ever done drugs or something?
Drugs are awesome, man.
Listen,
drugs
I got
are sweet.
a buddy, he sells, if I refer to him, he can pay my rent.
And then the kids are like, no, the DARE program taught me to not do this. Because it is in Los Angeles, so it's not out of the realm of possibility.
All right, whatever, fucking losers. What do you want for Christmas, I guess?
Okay,
sorry.
No, I just remembered another technical detail I need to talk about.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, so this movie already has nothing in it, right?
Yeah.
But it has to be an hour and 20 minutes at least, or else it's not a real movie, Greg Turkington style, right?
Right. Yeah.
So when the kids and the dad are together and the mom and her kids are together, when they're all sad, I'm like 90% certain they just slow motioned the footage, even though they didn't shoot it to be slow motion. Because I think they shot it either 30 or 24 frames a second.
Stylish.
And it's like 12 frames a second,
so
maybe.
Stylish, yeah.
So, but that happens also, I want to say, when the kids are running.
Mm.
And then I think it happens, if it's not when their kids are all sad or whatever, it's when they wake up on Christmas morning, like all together before the wedding, while Christmas music plays.
The wedding's still happening?
No, okay, well, it's going to happen eventually because they get married. But like, okay, so
yeah, but like, how do we get? That's the whole point.
Okay, so we're at the fair. They go to the fair, right?
Yeah.
Ben Schwartz's band happens to be playing. Also, the father, the Reverend, whatever, is there. Also,
they're like, oh, we should get married.
Yeah. Okay. But like,
they should just stop fighting and get married. We don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Nah.
So the dad. So what is it? Ben Schwartz apparently was contacted by the kids to be like, this next song is dedicated to two lovely people that probably should talk to each other. Guy and lady. I don't know what their fucking names are off the top of my head right now.
Okay.
And then he just starts doing a song, and then like they just meet in the middle, and they're like, let's get married.
That would be crazy.
That'd be awesome.
They start kissing and fucking crazy.
That would make
style.
it more room-like,
That'd
you know?
Be wild,
That'd be the crazy style. Okay. This is crazy what's about to happen next.
Yeah.
And it's crazy in the sense of like, the father character has only been in like maybe 2 scenes tops. Okay. So they reconcile or whatever, and she's
Reverend
like,
or whatever.
The Reverend,
it is, yeah.
So they reconcile or whatever, and she's like, I don't want to go to New York. I want to stay in small town and be happy with you and be a mom and wife
and not have a job.
I don't need it. I'll just stay at the antique store or whatever.
Yeah.
So then they celebrate by Ben Schwartz bringing up the husband so they can both sing a song, which, by the way, they actually are singing into it because the microphone that they have there, anytime they're away from the mic, it's actually like they're far away from the mic. And they don't know how to fucking use Adobe Audition, obviously. They haven't been able to figure that out this all. So they actually recorded the audio from the festival thing. And then...
What a bad idea.
I know. And then, because you can't even hear the main guy singing because he's like just out of there. Because also it kind of feels like the main guy doesn't really know how to sing. I'm willing to bet he was like, I didn't think I was going to fucking sing in this movie. What the fuck are we doing?
They're making me sing now, yeah.
But then he's up there and they're all having a celebration. Like the 2 of them are having a celebration. Then the Reverend just goes up on stage with them.
That's kind of funny.
But he hasn't done shit. He hasn't done fucking shit in the movie. It is funny.
Yeah.
But I was losing my mind because I was like, you didn't fucking earn this.
Yeah,
you didn't do shit.
That's awesome. That's what makes it funny.
Unless it's implied. Okay, because earlier it's the Reverend takes Ben Schwartz away from talking to the guy and just like, hey, I need to talk to you for a second. So I don't know if it's the kids told the Reverend to tell Ben Schwartz.
Yeah.
To tell them to get back together. It's not told. It's not said. I don't know, man.
don't fucking know. I don't know what to tell you.
At this point, I think in the commentary, I just kept saying, do you guys care? I don't fucking care. I just kept talking over it. I didn't fucking care.
Oh my God.
So, okay, they get back together. I don't think there's anything else. They realized that they were going to be at the golf club or whatever, but since they canceled it, it got booked for another Christmas party. So they're like, oh no, what are we going to do? It's not like the main guy owns a winery and has complete control over it.
That would be my first thought.
Yeah, so they decide like, oh, wait a minute. I own a winery and have all the control over it. Let's invite everybody to it.
Okay.
So they do it. They have the wedding. They have a little wacky moment with the agent character where like he has his phone, he's taking calls or whatever. And the Reverend's like, can you fucking shut up? We got to do this wedding. No phones allowed. And the agent's like, hold on. Yeah. No, sold, sell, buy, sell. And then the Reverend takes the phone or whatever. They have their wedding.
It's the kid from BoJack Horseman. That's just a kid, 3 kids in a trench coat. Yeah. For sure.
That'd be only good. So yeah, the agent and the assistant are there for the wedding, and the agent also cries for the lady, and like and he's like, "I'm with her. I'm with the bride." You know, because it's funny when man cries. I guess I don't fucking know anymore.
Or I don't know. He's been such an asshole this whole time.
Yeah, now he's showing nice emotion. Yeah, because he's sad he's losing a client. I guess.
Or he's just happy for her. He could be happy. No, maybe.
But then we have to have him because he's been the one that's been anti small town.
Right.
We have to make him anti big city now.
Right.
So what he does is like, while he's looking around, is like, you know what? I think I could make it. I could live here.
Oh my God! Shoot me in the fucking face.
Look at the. Okay, I'm gonna give you a chance to answer a question right now.
Oh yay!
He says, I'm looking at the countryside. Do you know what I see? What do you think he says he sees?
Give me a multiple choice.
A, farmland. B, apartments. C, condos. D, the Red Sox.
Condos?
It's condos, yeah. He's also money-minded.
So he's like, I could turn this into condos.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And it's a haha funny moment, I guess, whatever. And then the Reverend's also, like he tries to get the Reverend to be a client of his because he's like, hey, you got charisma, you got spunk. Do you want to, here's my card.
Reverend.
Yeah, you got the fucking Riz, man.
And then he's on a billboard later, like Reverend Riz.
Yeah, dude, honestly.
With sunglasses.
We gotta get on that.
TM.
Damn,
trademark.
Fuck all of you. We made it first.
Yeah.
So okay. The movie's basically over. I don't even remember if anything else happens afterwards. They live happy, live after. I don't fucking know.
Yeah. Cool.
I am so surprised. No one's fucking talked about this movie.
It's so milquetoast. I guess it's like if they talked about one of the other ones.
It's kind of like, oh, it's probably all the same. Like,
because from what I understand, like when they start talking about Hallmark Christmases, one pops off and everyone's like, have you seen this crazy one? And then they have to do that one. Not like another one. If you take a chance on another one, it might not pop off as much as the first one.
That is fair.
But I will say, as someone that watches like Drew Gooden and Eddie Burback and all of these people that do these stuff,
yeah,
it does get grating after a while watching a video about the same fucking movie because I know what happens in the movie.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I
do. It is similar to other movies.
No, I get it. I understand that.
But I mean, it is like, what the fuck is gonna happen?
This one
next?
Is like so poorly made. Where I feel like the ones that I've seen in YouTube essays, they look like movies. This one doesn't look like a movie.
That's awesome.
Like I don't even color correction wasn't even a thought. I think in this
hilarious.
Fucking movie.
But that's the thing is like we like stuff like that where we're like, what happened on set?
What happened here?
I don't think
Why
everyone
are we using
cares
echoey
about that.
audio for this one line, and then the
What's
rest
up
of
with that?
her lines are ADR.
Yeah.
To the point where I was having a conspiracy theory in my head. I didn't say this out loud, but I was thinking like, okay, so does she have like a shitty voice and they got another person to come in and do her voice or something?
It's like the battery died. They shot this all in one day. The battery died.
Yeah, like I don't fucking know.
Microphone?
Like
I don't know. Like, what's the practical answer to that? You know,
that's my thing.
That's wild.
Like, I know they only had like 2 weeks to film this, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of it is like they only had access to locations for like maybe a week tops if it was the winery.
Yeah.
And if it's like the small town that they go to where they keep showing the same 3 seconds of B-roll of
real,
they probably only had 1 day to get it.
Yeah.
They probably only had 1 day in the cake shop as well as one of the other places. So it's like I know what went wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's also like even on a bad set, this is like one of the worst bad sets I could think of.
Yeah,
and that's
like
kind of what's interesting to me.
Whoever was making the decisions did not know what they were doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And apparently the guy who directed this is like a fucking regular, apparently, for Hallmark. Wow. So
interesting.
I don't know if this was his first one.
Or his last one.
Or his fucking last one because he just gave up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really have no fucking clue.
It's crazy too, because like Whitney Moore, who plays Tyranny on Critical Role and was also in SourceFed and was also in Piranha Triple D 3D, one of the Piranha movies.
Oh yeah.
She did a Hallmark movie and talks about it and says that she had a great experience. Like it was a great, super awesome, like really fun experience on set. So it's crazy to know like they're treating their people well. But they're doing a bad job.
Well, that's my thing, too. And okay, another thing I want to say about that is I'm willing to bet Hallmark goes through not just one production company. I'm willing to bet it go through multiple. So I'm wondering if like this production company happens to be shitty or whatever. But
because the quality varies greatly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
What else did I want to say about this? I will say off topic. Did you know that apparently Vic Michaelis is also in a fucking Hallmark movie? I gotta say,
that might have been who I'm thinking about. I'm sorry. Not Whitney Moore. That might have been Vic Michaelis.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
That's my B.
Damn.
But yeah, Vic Michaelis did say, they said that they really liked the...
I mean, that was also recent too, so maybe they got better.
Yeah, maybe. So, I think definitely as more and more people are watching them as like... I'm sure there's a whole industry now of people watching it to make fun of it.
Oh, yeah. So
for Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's like a part of people's Christmas rituals now is watching shitty Hallmark movies.
Yeah. I will say the last movie I've planned for Josh Christmasplains, the 6 to 8 weeks of Christmas.
Oh, God.
Depending. I'm not going to say it. I don't believe it is a Hallmark movie, but it is a classic one that I remember seeing like a couple people talk about.
You know what?
I want to give it my own go.
I kind of want you to watch the original like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, like the claymation one. And like tell me about it because I don't remember it as a kid.
And you're curious, like what the?
Well, there's a bunch of weird shit in there. Know what I mean?
Whenever
like old as fuck movies, I feel like.
Okay.
Or like the Peanuts Christmas special.
That's a good one.
I think
I'm just good. I can't do good shit.
Yeah, I know. I mean, Rudolph's probably good, but then there's like there's like the part where like the motherfucker's walking around and he's got like something wrong with his teeth or something.
Oh yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is that about? That's so fucking weird. That is definitely more my vibe than just like bad, let's make fun of a movie in a mean-spirited way because everyone involved are pushing a narrative that's like a trad wife, hyper Protestant Christian America.
Yeah.
And women shouldn't have jobs. They should just bow down to their husbands.
Yeah.
You can't have sex before marriage or live with someone before marriage.
And you can't live together before marriage.
And you can't get divorced.
But it is okay to get married within 3 months of knowing someone.
Yes. That's what should happen.
That's what should happen.
Yeah.
From 2020.
Trump 2036 doesn't matter.
Let's go.
He sucked Bill Clinton's big fat hog. Allegedly.
Parentheses totally.
No wonder that dude hated Hillary so much. He was sucking
when you wake up next to her in the middle of the fucking night, man.
Nobody do that because it'll boost his numbers.
I know. Yeah, we shouldn't do it. Yeah.
Holy crap.
I do recommend watching this movie in the sense of like if you're going to film school, I think. I do think you should know.
Like we were watching The Room, double feature this movie. A Talking Cat also, that's a shitty fucking movie.
Yeah.
That's also like the cat sounds like an old man in a bathroom audio.
Yeah.
Like his 80-yard audio is so fucking bad.
That one's really bad.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's so good.
But I want to say I would put this movie in, like I know all the other Hallmark movies for sure are samey. I kind of want to put this near so bad it's good territory.
You have to do a tier list of all your Josh Mansplains, but you have to do one specifically for Christmas also.
Yeah, and I think that'll be
something you should do for the Patreon. Once this is all over.
Which I will say, I will try and like, I'll maybe release the entire commentary track. And hopefully because I watched it on Tubi. It was for free. I watched it on Tubi.
Hell yeah.
I watched it in Opera so there weren't ads. And I think you guys can do the same as well. If you go into a private tab in Opera and then there's no ads, chill.
Doesn't it suck that Opera has AI like every other fucking browser? I thought they were going to be the anti-AI browser.
Oh, Firefox is the one that has AI.
Yeah, Firefox also,
Firefox,
pretty much all of them. Google does.
Yeah, that's fun. Great.
Yeah.
I love our world.
Woo.
Anyway, great movie watching.
Yeah.
Do you want to go to ads? I gotta make money off of this somehow. Please.
That was great.
That was great. Thank you,
Josh.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm sorry I yawned so much in the beginning.
No, it's fine.
I really wanted to get into the plot.
I'm just always tired, so I always yawn. I feel bad when I yawn too.
No, it was even because I was bored of what you were saying.
No.
Yeah.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Solved it.
But it got good.
It got good. I brought you back.
Yeah, you did.
All right, ads. Welcome to the ad break.
Whoa!
Hey, are you enjoying this podcast so far?
I know I am.
Then you better like, comment, subscribe, hit the gosh darn bell, and if you're watching on YouTube, and also hype and share as usual. And also rate us 5 stars on Apple and Spotify podcasts. It helps out.
Why freaking not?
Why not, dude? It's so easy.
Yeah.
Just click.
We spend so much time working on this. You could give us 5 stars for free. It's free.
It's free. It's free to do, and it's a great way to support. It actually helps out a lot. Yeah,
it does. Genuinely.
If you want to support the podcast financially, there's a couple ways to do it. You can go over to buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR. You can leave us a tip of $3 increments.
Yes.
As many copies as you want, and we'll read what you have to say.
As long as it's not bad, homophobic, transphobic, blah, blah,
racist,
blah. Racist, all those things.
Yeah. We have 2 coffees this week. We also have someone who did the monthly support option, apparently.
Yes, thank you very much.
So thank you very much.
That's very sweet.
And also don't forget monthly support Patreon. We'll talk about that in a second as well. Yeah. But a new monthly supporter from Why Can't I Like Boats Too? You can like boats.
You can like boats.
Like them goddamn boats. Roll that beautiful bean footage. All right. But $3 a month. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I appreciate y'all so much. I moved myself and my teens out of the U.S. and listening to you is somehow comforting.
No.
It's hard to explain how it feels being out of the U.S. like this. Our Venn diagrams cross in a numbers of ways. I grew up in the South, Louisiana.
Oh, nice.
In orchestra, I still play violin/fiddle casually.
Oh, hell yeah.
Neurodivergent, diagnosed ADHD, but probably more odd HD.
Real.
Love math, and basically what is important to y'all politically is all within my circle too.
Oh, nice.
I think also y'all's relationship is the only one I get to semi-witness that keeps me from being fully believing that there is no good relationship with a man.
That's real.
Yeah, keep it off camera. It's bad.
I'm beating him up.
Yeah.
I'm beating him up off camera. That's what he means. No, that's not true.
We live in separate houses is what I mean.
Yes.
We are divorced.
That's how we, yes. Yeah.
Life experiences, you know?
Yeah.
But really, I do prefer to not think in such hard and fast terms, and y'all really have helped me with that. So anyway, keep being you, and thanks for all you do. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. That's very nice.
Very kind. Yeah. Happy to give you hope.
Yeah.
That's we're hope givers. Dude.
We're hope givers.
Dude, we're hope givers.
We speak truth to power.
Dude, we speak truth. We're comedian
hope givers.
Yeah.
That's what we do. Keep the people going. We're like fucking Dunkin' Donuts.
America runs on APWSTR.
Yeah. That's kind of good.
America runs on APWSTR. Arua.
Do you think Dunkin' Donuts would sue me if I took their branding and made America runs on APWSTR?
Probably not. I mean, it's probably fair use.
You think?
I don't know.
I'll look it up. We'll see.
We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we APWSTR donuts, because they don't use donuts anymore.
Donuts. Yeah.
That donuts to the end of it.
Like donuts.
Yeah,
because they do donuts.
Yeah.
Or no, they don't do donuts anymore.
They don't have donuts in the name. Yeah, it's Dunkin'.
It's different.
So if we add donuts to it,
All
America
right.
runs on APWSTR donuts.
But are there APWSTR donuts? No.
There should be.
Let's move on.
Crafty. And Fox and Thigh High Socks bought 5 coffees. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Ho there, travelers.
Oh.
This month, Has Been Hotel has got me by the throat.
Let's go.
Throat in all caps. Whenever the new episodes come out on Wednesday, cannot open social media without spoilers galore.
Oh, damn.
Which is great. I'm glad people are so excited, but damn, what am I supposed to do on my breaks?
It's so fucking real.
The answer is Una Musume.
Nice.
Anywho, the question this week is, what was the last show you watched that had a hold on you that strongly? And then radio emoji, snake emoji, red heart, white heart, red heart emojis.
I think the real answer is Severance.
I was thinking about this too. I'm also saying Severance, I think.
But I think right now it's honestly the Critical Role shit, which I'm pissed because the last episode, everybody, for some reason, it's kind of like when you're in high school and you show up and it's senior skip day. No one told you because you're unpopular.
Oh, yeah.
So you show up and even your teachers take pity on you and they're like, you can leave if you want.
Leave. Yeah,
and you're like,
okay.
no, I guess I don't have a car, so it's
whatever.
That's why no one hangs out with me, because I don't have a truck like everyone else. And
I don't have a truck like Jimmy.
I don't have a truck like Jimmy. Jimmy's so popular because of his truck and stuff.
Yeah. Jimmy Truck Smith. That's how we call him.
Jimmy the Truck Smitherton.
Gnarly.
I love Jimmy the Truck Smitherton. No wonder he's so popular. He's epic, man. But anyway,
sorry.
It's like that where last episode, I think episode 5, I watched the live stream from the beginning.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, I was in the room as well.
And then I went on Tumblr to be like, haha, now I can post after it aired.
Yeah.
And nobody was posting. And I got barely any likes.
Everyone's like, will you wait for it to be released?
We wait for it to be released for everybody on Monday.
I don't know if you knew this, but the Critical Role community, we're good people.
They all waited till Monday to start posting about the last episode. And now the 6th episode has come out and I missed the live stream and everyone's talking about it. Now I can't go on Tumblr right now because everyone's fucking filling it with spoilers.
That's genuinely
and
fucked.
I'm mad.
I would also be mad. Yeah.
So kind of that. I'm kind of in that spot right now.
I guess right now it's Simpsons for me, which I guess, yeah, that's like the one show I want to watch right now.
Yeah, but it's also, like you're not getting spoiled.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so I'm not getting... I think the show that's gotten a hold of... I will say, I haven't watched Pluribus yet. Yeah. That does seem like a show I might get really attached to if I were to watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if it would be, honest, real answer is Severance. Current show I'm watching is The Simpsons. Yeah. Which is, I don't know, because I keep referencing The Simpsons a lot, so I think it's like becoming more of the cultural, backbone of myself, you know? Yeah, I feel you. So I think that's why I'm still counting it. Yeah. Even though I'm not like actively watching it every day.
No, I get you, man. I also really want to watch the Critical Role anime, the new anime of the Beacon thing.
You know, it might be a weird answer. I kind of want to look more into Dispatch, honestly.
You want to play Dispatch on stream or something?
Maybe not even on stream. No, fuck that. The second thought, no, Junimo Kart stream for the rest of my life.
Right. You just want to play it, I guess?
Yeah, I might want to play it, yeah. Yeah. Because I want no censorship. I want to see that dick.
I want to see that big floppy penis.
Well, there's also apparently tits, man. I don't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil. I got something spoiled for me, that a certain choice you get to make, I think. It sucks. I can't. Do you want me to say it?
Yeah, sure.
At some point, you have to choose between Invisigirl and the blonde lady, apparently. Yeah. Oh, you know about that? Okay, well, never mind.
No, I mean, like, I feel like obvious from the beginning.
That was going to happen? Yeah.
Like, one of them dies?
No. I don't think so, yeah.
It's like who you fuck?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah. That's like the main, when you show up, it's like the main who you fucking. This one or that one.
That is true.
That's
right
the most
that.
This or that I've seen in a game ever.
Meanwhile, my apparently not perverted enough ass was like, we're all friends.
Everybody's friends.
No one's going to do anything together. Yeah. But no, yeah. I might want to play Dispatch at some point.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you want to, if you also have money after all that, or even before all that, and you want to donate to some mutual aid links, we have those in our link tree if you want to talk about that, Sarah.
Yeah, Palestine, Congo, Sudan, of course, they're all down there, as well as we all know there's a holiday coming up in the month of November. What's it called? National Day of Mourning. That's what it's called. Sorry, I'm still pivoting.
I will say I do feel bad a little bit for saying the actual name during the movie. I just couldn't think of how else to talk about the movie.
Oh yeah, true. I didn't even notice. That's my fault. But yeah. There's a talk on that day, National Day of Mourning, by Indigenous peoples talking about the history and things. And there's a link to that in our link tree. There's also a link to a viewer's GoFundMe to get out of Ohio. So yeah, if you want to send money to them so that they're able to get out, that would be awesome. Trans viewer. And so yeah, it's really good stuff.
Yeah, all of that's in the link tree. We also have APWSTR Gaming and a guy named JC on Twitch. Sarah streams on Mondays. I stream on Tuesday, Fridays. Y'all know, more content.
Yeah.
Get that content.
And also, if you want something to be put in the link tree, email us at contact@APWSTR. Or you can DM me on my Tumblr. That's soheron.tumblr.com. That's THATSOHEERON.tumblr.com.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much everything. Thank you all for watching so far. Enjoy the rest of the episode. And again, thank you all for supporting and all those coffees. I don't think I said thank you after all the coffees. So thank you again for the coffees. Appreciate that.
Sometimes we get into a
thank
mood
you at the beginning.
like,
yeah.
I feel like sometimes I'm like, of course, thank you.
Yeah, no, I get
but
it. Yeah.
No, you got to say it.
No, yeah, thank you both again to the coffee people.
Yes, thank you.
And enjoy the rest of the episode.
Yeah,
Bye.
Bye.
All right, it's Reddit time.
Let's start with the teachers. Why not? Because it's the first one in my email.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
And we're going to go down.
Just go down the list. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I'm so fine with that.
Because I don't remember any of these because I chose them 3 days ago now.
That is fair. That is fair.
Woo. Okay, r/teachers. I have reached the final boss of I missed school for this reason from a student.
Ooh. So is this going to be like an actual excuse or like a made up excuse of like, because you're saying final boss. I'm trying to think of.
What do you think it is? Yeah.
I'm going to say it's someone lying. It has to be someone lying because I don't think a teacher would post like a
real thing.
Yeah. Thanks, Misty.
Thanks, Misty.
Okay, I assume a teacher wouldn't say like, oh, they went to a funeral or something, right? It can't be like something serious.
That would be the final boss of I had
Death.
a funeral. That's crazy. Yeah,
That'd be so
wild.
funny because I remember one time I had to go to school. I didn't go to school to go to a funeral, but it'd be so funny if like one of my teachers was like, "Yeah, sure, bud."
Yeah, okay, bud.
Yeah.
All right. You know, college professors will do that, especially if your grandma dies in college. They'll be like, "Yeah, everyone's grandma's dead." All right, and it's like,
move on.
Yeah,
it's like, what the
she
fuck?
was
dude?
my hero.
Just
crazy shit like that. No, that's not the case.
I know. Yeah, okay.
I know you've all been there. A student has been absent for a few days, and they show back up, and you ask them why they were out. The reasons range from I was sick, or I had to take care of family, or I went out of town, or I had a funeral, or I went on a European vacation for my birthday, parentheses, which has happened to me. But they have all sorts of reasons. Some are sad, some are funny, but I have one that I don't think can be beat. It's the final boss of why a kid has been absent.
Okay.
She got freaking married.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep, that's right. She had a really nice ring and everything. A senior in high school married her boyfriend since 5th grade. I was just flabbergasted. I didn't know what to say. I just walked away and said, "Do I call you Mrs. now? Blah, blah now?" Later, I couldn't help myself. I asked her without asking her the $1 million question before I could even get it out. She said, "Nope, I am not pregnant. We just love each other." I have now seen it all in 11 years of teaching. The reason can't be beat. Go ahead and tell us your most memorable reason for a student being absent from school.
Married.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming that I know it's senior, so probably 18, but like,
damn, you know,
I know.
I mean, we're not married.
We're not married, yeah. So I can't.
You're anti-marriage.
I'm anti-marriage, and I think everyone who's married they're lying to themselves.
How dare you?
I think there was a Netflix special once. I think the guy's name was Chris Porter. Not sure how he is now because this was 10 years ago.
Porter. Yeah.
But I just remember a joke punchline being like, "My parents never got married and they're still and they can still leave." I think it's the phrasing of it.
That's kind of funny. Yeah.
But no, I think because it's my personal experience with knowing people from high school. They all dropped off the face of the earth the second we all graduated, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, your husband can, I guess.
So, yeah.
I guess he can't just. I mean, he could.
I mean, I guess he
That'd
could.
be
Yeah.
Wild though.
What are the post high school plans? Is he's like, I'm still going to fucking Harvard, hun. Like, I
wonder. I'm sure there's some.
Yeah.
Probably a couple.
Yeah.
You know.
I really
that are fine or okay.
Probably did okay. Yeah. I've never heard of.
If I had a kid and my kid was in high school and a senior or
still
whatever,
in high school, and then was like, I'm gonna.
I want to get married to my boyfriend. I don't know how I would. I don't know what the fuck.
Either.
I would just be like, I don't know, dude.
Is this too far? Do you feel like I'd be like, what? Who the fuck did I raise? Actually, not even in the sense of like saying marriage is bad. I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying like you want to commit to this thing.
Yeah, like you don't have commitment issues. What did we do? Right? You know, like what the fuck? What the frick?
That's fair. That is fair. Yeah.
Maybe is there such a thing as too much commitment? Like I don't even know. I think
too much of a good thing. Yeah.
If they were like, I want to use my college fund for my wedding, I'd be like, you're an idiot.
That's stupid. That's a little dumb. Yeah.
You're smarter than this. Come on. Come on.
Wait a minute. Have there ever been Bridezilla episodes with like teenagers?
I think you remember like My Sweet 16 or something.
Okay, sorry. That the basically the same show but different events.
But just for a different,
or like prom or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Wow. Okay. Phew.
There's got to be one called like Promster.
Like Napster, but for proms. Like,
no,
you
like
just
Monster, but you put the word monster at the end of prom.
Yeah. Okay, now I'm getting it. Now I'm seeing the log line. Yeah.
Yeah.
We really did just make fun of teenagers in the 2000s, yeah.
Yes.
And I'm doing it now, I guess, but like,
well, yeah.
Well, this person's 18. Okay, I don't want to fucking hear the excuse of, well, they're 18, so they're an adult and they should be allowed to do whatever they want.
Dude, I went on Twitter for the first time in weeks. Mistake. But anyway, age gap discourse all of a sudden.
Oh, how is it?
Bad. But yeah, but it's weird this time because a 20-year-old was like, I don't want to date a 30-year-old. And now everyone's like, fuck you. I guess.
Yeah, like.
And it's like, it's okay for them to not want to date a 30-year-old. And they're like, yeah, but it's okay. So I guess it hasn't changed.
So yeah, it's still like people just inserting themselves into a conversation
because they feel persecuted, I guess.
Yeah, when someone says they don't want to date someone at your age. I'm going to be real with you. If a 20-year-old said, I don't want to date 26-year-olds, I'd be like, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well,
yeah,
that's what everyone's saying is like, yeah, whatever.
Who cares?
Yeah.
That's your opinion on who you want to date. It doesn't affect me at all. Like,
yeah. The two instances. One, a 20-year-old was like, someone hit on me, but they're like 30. And they were like, what the fuck? And then everyone was like clowning on them on their vent post on their Twitter, blew it up out of nowhere. Which is what always happens now is some people take that shit out of context and then they blow it up and everybody gets mad at each other because Twitter's just a reactionary site for idiots.
Yeah.
But also somebody else was like similarly on my algorithm. So it's interesting too because I haven't been on there in a bit.
Oh, I get that.
For me. And so now my algorithm's like refreshed. And it's just age gap discourse, which is really funny.
You looked at this one post about age gaps. Do you want to see a
fucking million of those? A 26-year-old was like, a 20-year-old hit on me and was like scared. And they were like, I can't believe this person's 26 or something. Like their age got outed or something. And everyone was like, okay, they didn't want that person to hit on them.
Yeah, that's
I don't know.
fair.
It seems like everyone's mad that they can't like hit on. You
can't hit on everybody on the planet.
Most likely, both of these people are just like, I felt uncomfortable getting hit on because I didn't want to get hit on. And then I got hit on, and now I'm having the instance of like...
Yeah, like that's the main issue. The age is kind of irrelevant still.
Well, I mean, like, that's the thing that made them not want to date the person, apparently. Enough to put it in the post, but like, which is also fine.
Yeah.
On both ways. But like, now everybody's like, you should shut up and go on a date with them?
Yeah.
Question mark? What?
Yeah, I know that you didn't get a good vibe from them. Give them another shot.
It's just weird this is all happening at the same time as the Epstein stuff.
Can I talk about that real quick? Because I do want to bring that up. Okay. Real quick.
What's happening? Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to say because apparently the pivot right now, and I'm not even fucking joking.
Pedophilia is not that bad, right?
Yeah, no, yeah. Like I think Megyn Kelly said something like, well, they were only like 16, 17.
Yeah. It's like, that's not really pedophilia. That's hebophilia.
Yeah. It's like, okay, if you know the difference between both of them, A, you're one of them. B, you're second. If you're without anyone asking,
actually, that's dude. The one time Adam Conover is like, Adam, can you shut the fuck up?
What are you doing,
Adam,
man?
Get out of here. Actually,
but no. So like, yeah, that's happening, right? I think that's. I guess I would want that to be brought up right now because it does feel like it's like that side of the political aisle is trying to get more and more. I'm willing to bet this is a push. Like if you got everyone's real opinion, they would say something along the lines of a 30-year-old should be able to fuck a 16-year-old. It's like, it's only, who cares? Whatever. Who cares?
Just age, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, no.
Fuck the fuck. It's interesting though that it's this, and it bleeds down so aggressively.
Yeah.
Into somebody like a regular 20-year-old sentence of a regular 20-year-old being like a little like silly.
Yeah.
And kind of shitty a little bit of like making fun of old people.
Yeah.
With your friends, which is assumably people are going to be like, well, Twitter's the public space. It's like, okay, whatever.
Elon Musk said it was the public square, therefore it is the public square.
Anytime you tweet anything, you're allowed to get bullied on a vast scale on the entire website. Yeah, that's fucking crazy. But no, it's like anytime you say literally anything on that site, I guess we can all dogpile you.
No, I get it. Yeah.
But yeah, I just thought it was weird. I was like, it's weird that it's so aggressive on this side of how dare you ever say something bad against a 30-year-old? As if that's not happening all the time. What are we talking about?
Like, I'm going to be like,
None of you motherfuckers are showing up when a woman calls herself old and say, shut the fuck up, bitch.
Yeah.
No, you're not. You're 30.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone's been making fun of old and young people since the day that they've been born.
Literally, who cares?
If you're a 30-year-old, you're making fun of 40-year-olds, and then when you're 40-year-old and 30-years are making fun of you, are you gonna fucking shoot them in the face? Like, what the fuck, man?
At this point, it's as much the being old and age is as much of a detestable topic of conversation for me as like the weather. And honestly, I fuck with the weather.
Yeah.
The weather. I fuck with the weather as a topic of conversation more. And that's mostly because I live in Florida.
Yeah, no.
Jesus Christ.
The past week, at least, you can be like, why was it fucking
so
30
cold.
degrees and why is it 90 degrees
really
now?
Hot.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's annoying.
But then somebody's like, I'm old because I like see-through electronics. Remember when we had that? We don't have that anymore. Yeah.
Sure. I mean, listen.
No, I remember. Yeah.
I remember.
Cool?
I was there for him.
Yeah, it was cool, man.
It was cool. But also, I mean, it's a phase, man.
I wish it came back. I know, right? It should totally come back. Everyone would love it. Yeah, for sure. Except for these kids. These kids are so young. They probably don't even know. Okay, bud.
Sure.
Yeah,
please.
For sure.
I don't want to.
Did you watch anything or I don't know? I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave. I'm just gonna go.
Can I just buy this fucking car, man?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I'll buy it at like 200% of a markup.
Value
I don't
if you
give
shut
a
the
fuck
up, man. Double the interest rate, man.
Every
I just
time.
think it was me at the Nissan place, just
annoying
sitting there.
The shit out of people.
Yeah,
that's funny as fuck. Can I share some other?
Yes, you can share some of them. Sorry, I didn't mean to get so in the weeds with that one.
No, this is good. Actually, I'm glad that you're not like, what the fuck did you want me to say to that, Sarah?
Say about that? Age gaps are bad, obviously. Why is...
Fucking duh. Anyway, I did have a student text me, my school uses iPhones instead of landlines, that she had to babysit a baby kangaroo and then sent 2 photos and a video of her bottle feeding a baby kangaroo.
That's awesome.
That's pretty epic.
That's good. I would say, yeah, that should be signed off on, yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I knew a guy that because you have to have a license to own a kangaroo.
Not surprised by that, yeah.
I knew a guy that had one.
Damn. That's cool, man. I will say kangaroos
really
are
rich,
dangerous motherfuckers, so...
Yeah, he like raised it from a baby, though. So it was like...
That's cute.
I guess, not gonna kick him? I don't know.
That man.
when you know people, once again, a Florida thing, you know people that are just like, yeah, I have this exotic pet, and it's like, is that all right? Like,
I mean, like
legally, it's probably all right because anything goes.
Yeah,
you can shoot somebody, I guess. But it's Florida, you know what I mean? Like people have like iguanas and shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that's like they make like I grew up with this because I was born in Puerto Rico and they're fucking everywhere. And like, oh yeah,
so having an iguana. Yeah,
that makes
iguana.
Iguana, yeah.
You know, even girls can have iguanas, according to a wedding Christmas tale.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's crazy, yeah. Isn't it wacky when girls have
pets? Yeah.
Sorry, I was editing that part today. Sorry.
Did they mention iguana specifically, or are you making a joke?
It was snakes, is what it was.
Oh, snakes.
So I think when I think exotic pets, I think like pets. I think of snakes for some reason.
I don't know why. The most common, I think,
of the exotic pet, quote unquote. Yeah.
I can't wait for someone to be like, no, they're fucking not.
I do not have a common pet.
I don't know. I don't know,
man.
Okay,
I wasn't attacking you, man. It's okay. Put the gun down. It's okay, man. We can talk. We can talk about this. We're podcasters, man.
Yeah, it's all right, man. Oh, what do you want us to say? Everyone's talking about people that got married when they were 18. Okay.
I mean, I guess it's not most uncommon.
What
but like,
OPS?
Yeah. Actually, it was okay for me when I was 18 to not go to school because I wanted to have a wedding on a Thursday afternoon.
Oh my God, these are sad. Horses / cows got out.
Oh my God.
Horse started foaling right before the bus came, which means giving birth to a foal.
Oh shit.
Bridge washed out, took 3 days to fix before any of the kids who lived down that road could get to school. That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Herding 20 loose alpacas that had got loose from a hobby farm and ended up in the parking lot at the police station.
Yeah, I think that's gonna take up a lot of your day.
That's really good.
That's gonna be
that has the timbre of a sentence of 30 to 50 wild hogs.
Yeah, just loose.
Are loose and terrorizing this interstate.
Loose and terrorizing the Walmart Supercenter parking lot. In between the LA Fitness and the Taco Bell.
20 alpacas are like, you know what? Fuck the fucking pigs, dude.
Fuck the pigs, dude.
We're lighting this shit
while
up.
we're here, fuck the people that own me. I want them to explain. I want you to say it. I want you to say how this happened to them. To the police.
Alpaca protest at the police station,
Let's
everybody.
Go,
My brother put a giant alligator snapping turtle in my truck on the seat, and I'm too scared to get it out.
Yeah, that's valid.
Photographic evidence provided. Nice.
I think if you have a wacky excuse for not being somewhere, regardless, school, work, whatever, you take a photo of it, and then if people are still like, well, you still should come in, you should fucking leave. You should leave that job.
Jeez.
I don't care if your horse is giving birth right now, and like if you're not there, something could go wrong. You gotta sell the churros, motherfucker. You gotta sell those churros.
Every other one is about somebody getting married, and I can't impress more upon you. When I found this story 3 days ago, it was way more interesting and not about 18-year-olds getting married only.
Yeah, I don't want to think about 18-year-olds getting married while still in high school. Thank you. Yeah. Solved it? Solved it. I don't even know what else to say after that. All right, now I've gotten to the point where I don't fucking know what to say.
That's when we move on.
That's when we move on. Yeah. Let's get this shit over and done with. All right, I've been waiting for this one because this one is awesome, and I want all of you guys to live in the same world I live in.
Okay.
I.e. hell.
Yeah.
Okay, so r/malicious compliance.
Yes. Right.
So, for those of you who don't know what malicious compliance is, I think we've only done it like once or twice. It's like you're doing something someone asked you to do, but in a I'm not gonna say shitty, but like
somebody, like
someone asks you like, hey, I want this thing on my desk by 5, and they keep bugging you about it.
Yeah.
So then you copy like 50 of them and put all 50 on the desk or something.
Yeah. Usually it's like the OP isn't like an asshole about it.
Yeah.
But sometimes they are. Sometimes it's just like, I don't want to fucking do that. And then I'm going to do it.
Yeah. I don't know if we did this one, but I remember a story where it was like an apartment complex wanted like 91 cents after like a guy left. So they kept mailing the check, but because the check had a fee associated to it, they kept asking for
more money.
Yeah. And then they were just like, I don't fucking care anymore. So that's like malicious compliance, right? That's not what this is.
It's like power struggles, kind of.
Yeah, very minor things usually. Yeah. All right, Mom, hurry up and drive me to work. Me, drives like baby driver. So, this happened about an hour ago. He's still driving while typing this out, by the way.
I think I'm a little too... I mean, like, I'm the age of someone who should be obsessed with the movie Baby Driver, right?
Yeah.
I'm a little too old, I think, on it.
I don't
like
blame
a year
you.
or two, because it makes me laugh every time I hear anyone get in their car and be like, I'm like Baby Driver.
It is a little funny.
Are you?
I will say, listen, I'm not condoning anything this man's done, but it is funny whenever people make minion-based memes with Kevin Spacey just saying the word bananas. Like turning around in his chair.
Is that from Baby Driver?
Yeah, that's from Baby Driver.
That's
that
kind of
video
funny.
Specifically, yeah.
No, I mean like just people in real life that are like, time to Baby Driver this. How many people? A lot of them, not just Josh, many other ones, but including Josh.
Okay,
yes,
put 2 fingers because
many. A lot of you're a couple years younger than me. Love fucking Baby Driver and. Oh my God, it's very funny and a little bit like, all right, but
that's fair. That I understand.
Like, if this was the 1950s, you'd be saying Speed Racer right now. And that's silly Billy
that's still
stuff.
Silly, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so Mom, hurry up. Okay, Mom, hurry up and drive me to work. Me drives like Baby Driver.
Right.
Malicious compliance.
Yeah.
Small things. So this happened about an hour ago. To start off, I love my mom very much, but she is the world's most impatient and victim-minded person. We are filing taxes, and because of complications, it takes longer than expected. But my mom had planned her schedule around the initial estimate of the 30-minute session. So she was late for work since taxes took almost an hour. Fine, it happens. But she yells at the people who are volunteering to help her, and I have to drag her away and apologize for her like she's my child.
Damn.
Mom asked me to drop her off at her work. It's cold, so I let the engine warm up for a minute. I have an old car, so I'm careful. And she is screaming at me to go like we just robbed a bank and have to get away. I told her to wait, and she keeps getting angry and rushed. She's not very good at being calm under stress, but I wait, and then I start driving, and she keeps berating me for being slow. Okay. I have a 2008 Honda Fit. It's got 109 horsepower and a 0 of 60 to 60 of 2 business days.
Let's go.
It's slow as a turtle. So I get an idea. My car may be slow, but it's agile since it's so lightweight and a great city car.
Okay.
And with heavy traffic, I decided to maliciously comply.
Okay.
My mom wants to get to work fast? Okay. Have you seen the opening scene to Baby Driver, where they rob the bank, then drive Fast and Furious style away in the red Subaru WRX?
Okay, all right. Okay, with the specific.
I think car
That's
dudes.
really funny.
Listen. I know there's a lot of blank dudes out there. I think car dudes are one of the more annoying ones. I say as a Baby Driver enjoyer.
I don't think car dudes are initially annoying.
Okay, all right.
And honestly, not the worst guy
that you could be. That is fair.
Yeah.
You could be a male manipulator, music man.
You could. This guy is probably just shutting the fuck up and taking care of his car. And I was like, all right, I don't have to listen to you all the time. Hell yeah, let's go.
My Honda Fit is not nearly as cool as that WRX, but I am basically collecting traffic violations like Pokemon cards. And my mom is screaming for me to stop, but I keep going. I'm crossing the double yellow lanes and swerving around people.
Okay, that's not right, man.
Malicious compliance. There's a pedestrian, parentheses, unlucky day to jaywalk, you fucking idiot, and I miss him by like a few feet. I know, I'm being very unsafe and endangering everyone's life.
So what? So what?
This is probably the hardest but I've ever done.
What are you talking about? But my mom wanted me to do it.
I wanted to prove a point.
All right. This guy, listen, don't let this guy ruin car guys for you,
yeah,
all right?
I'm sorry.
Shit.
I know I'm being very unsafe and endangering everyone's life, but I wanted to prove a point. No one was harmed. I mean, maybe traumatized, but not physically harmed. I don't know how, but I didn't get pulled over and didn't encounter any cops. I get my mom to her work, save like only 1 minute. Yeah, all that for 1 minute of time. And she's screaming and almost crying. She doesn't even say goodbye.
Yeah, because you traumatized her.
Well, it's not as bad as like being physically hurt. So, I mean.
It is pretty bad. Yes, that is a form of driving erratically is a form of abuse.
It is.
To silence somebody. Yes, it's not funny. Honestly, it's not.
Fucked up. It is fucked up. But it's malicious compliance is the crazy part.
Ladies scream like a mom screaming. Makes me laugh.
It does laugh a little bit.
It makes me laugh, but the driving erratically and
is bad. It's
terrorizing
bad, yes.
the person in the car is not funny and is fucked up.
Yeah, she just grabs her bag and walks out and says she'll text me to pick her up. I do feel bad now that I'm calm again. But I don't think she'll ever rush me ever again, so I think I proved my point. If she rushes me again, I'll show her even more potential of my fit.
Not only is that malicious compliance, it's like what is it called?
I think malicious is the small word in this one, right? Like it's too little.
It's the other one that's the 2 words that are the weaponized incompetence.
Yeah, that's,
also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, I get what you mean.
It's like she asked him to do something to help her out, and because she was rude.
Like a little bit.
To him, because she was stressed, he just did a really bad job at it and endangered both of their lives.
And the lives of everyone else.
And the lives of everyone else, which fuck you. Fuck you, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. Like, that's not funny. And I will say, too, you keep picking these stories, which I do actually like, because I think it's a good chance to talk a bit is like the last one, which was about the shoplifting one, which I did think was funny in the moment.
No, yeah.
Somebody made a good point that was like, as a non-white person, this would not fly as a non-white.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's true. That was a blind spot that I had.
I gotta be honest with you, this is also probably something where...
Yes, yeah, you didn't get pulled over, and then a non-white person would get pulled over for literally fucking anything and nothing.
Yeah.
You know? And so it's like, this is deeply fucked up, which I did think about when you said that. Yeah, and also just like no car crashes. Fuck off, dude.
No,
There's
yeah.
so many cars that like they take people's lives and livelihoods and shit. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
I don't know, and I think this is one of those things where it's like how do I want to say this? One of those things where it's like your media comprehension's also really bad, and it's mixing in with your shitty car culture in this scenario.
Yeah, car culture is
car culture isn't inherently bad. I do want to say that for the record.
Okay. I
don't want to. From what I can tell, I don't think it's bad to like want to know how to put oil in your car or whatever. Right?
Yeah, well, that's my thing. Is like when I think of car guys, I think of guys that like grow up maintaining cars.
Yeah.
And like mechanics. I don't think mechanics are all bad all the time.
No, I don't think so either.
And I think there's sometimes there can be like with male hobbies, because I have a lot of male hobbies.
Yeah.
Sometimes I see it as like I feel like sometimes the reaction to male hobbies is like, if a guy collects vinyl, he's a manipulator. And I'm like, what?
I don't know if
it's just a hobby, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, hey, let's I'm more like, I'm not defending the men, I'm defending the hobby itself.
No, yeah, I get what you mean.
The things that and I feel like it roundabout enforces a gender binary, because it's like to me, a car guy is a woman also that
I think anyone,
a car person,
everyone fucking drives, you know, so like I think it's cool. It would be cool if everyone knew how to take care of like their car, or like, you know, like do whatever.
The consumerism and the hyper individuality,
that's where I start having issues.
That's an issue that I also have.
Yeah.
But I would call you a car person because you like transit. You know what I mean?
That is fair. Well, yeah, and I guess that's a subsect of transportation guys.
Yeah, like I don't know. I see that as like you're interested in. You're the same kid that's like playing on the ground like a baby playing with a truck.
Yeah,
it just grew into something else. Yeah. The one guy's terrorizing and abusing emotionally his mother by pretending to be baby driver, and the other one
being just baby
truck
with truck.
Truck. The other one's trying to make the perfect subway in City Skylines 2.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Not gonna lie.
Yeah,
but I think I bring that up because I do think it's I got a TikTok recently, and maybe this is because it's gonna be brought up later for another story I have where it's like media comprehension skills. Someone made the claim that media comprehension skills are not great in this country. The way you can prove it is become a content creator. And it was a stitch to someone else, like a content creator being like, yeah. And I'm not, and like, thankfully, I do want to state for the record, I do think our audience does have basic media comprehension skills from what I've seen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think like, the people I'm not like, okay, the people that I say, we see the comments of people interacting.
Yeah.
But at the very least, most of the time, I was shocked that like 90% of the time, people genuinely interacting with our stuff.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get it or you don't agree, that's cool. Because to me, it's like, I don't know, you ever did like debates over books in school?
Probably, but I get what you mean. Like
I was a huge nerd, and I was usually the one talking in those debates and making points. Because you guys know me. I did this, essentially. And I really kind of credit that as being the warm-up for this.
Yeah, I get that. For this life that you live now.
Yeah, because it's, And so, but it was interesting, too, because I was saying things and trying to, like, think things out verbally, and it would bring other people in, and then we would all have a discussion. And it was kind of like the first time that you interact with people that are just learning media literacy and critical thinking skills, which was the point of that process, right?
Yeah.
But then, of course, like nobody wants to speak
Yeah, I get that.
Everybody feels weird about like, am I saying something dumb or am I blah blah blah? And it's a pressure to put on yourself to try and be an intellectual person, especially if you admire somebody else's intellectual skill.
Yeah.
And you're going up against them and you're like, it's like being on debate club, man. It's gonna be fucking stressful.
Yeah.
And I always admired people that spoke up regardless of what they said. Unless it was like something I fundamentally don't respect, like racism or something.
Oh, yeah. Because
there are some, like, I one kid in my fucking history class was like, Hitler had some good points. And I was like, I don't fucking respect that kid. But that's a fucking stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. I think when people, like, my point is when people listen to me and then they say back what I said and misinterpret it, I think when I'm really overwhelmed, I can get irritated at that because I think that's inherently irritating to most people. However, it's not important to be irritated at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean.
What's important is that they're trying to engage with what I'm saying. And when I'm in a right mind and I'm not overwhelmed and I'm not overworked, I can have a back and forth.
Yeah.
I think the problem with being a creator is that it happens a lot.
No, yeah.
Sometimes, depending on your level, like your audience level.
No,
you know what I mean?
That. Yeah.
And so that's kind of why I like having a smaller audience, because it means I can actually interact, which I like doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know. That's my take on that. But it is like you do see trends. And yeah, more and more people are. The thing that pisses me off is when people make up something in their head and then they just move on and they don't interact and they don't look around and they don't ask questions.
Yeah, and they have like kind of a prejudgmental like
state
in their head.
Yeah, and only really build up like a resentment in their head until they have an accusation. That's like, and then you get it and you're like, what? Where did this happen? What did I do?
Yeah.
And I'm always interacting on good faith. I want to be. So like, I want to go back and see. And I'm like, I don't think I said that. I don't think that's what I said. But honestly, it doesn't happen too much anymore.
Yeah, okay, I feel that.
And I think also part of it is like, I saw something on Tumblr recently that was like, you need to increase your discomfort tolerance. It's necessary for survival. Like sometimes you're going to be uncomfortable. Yeah. You can't just constantly look for things that are comfortable and blah, blah, blah. And I thought they were like, don't just block everybody you disagree with or whatever. And I was a little like, I don't know, this is a weird time to be saying that shit. And they were specifically talking to people about that have misophonia. And like, you shouldn't yell at somebody every time they make a weird mouth sound around you, which I thought was strange because that's not my experience with misophonia. My experience with people that have misophonia is I make a bad mouth sound because I think it's funny. I forget that they exist. And then they yell at me, rightfully so.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at you for yelling at me. I'm mad at myself for forgetting. That's.
Yeah, no, I get that.
No, that is not. I forgot that, and that's my problem. Is I'm an idiot who thinks weird mouth sounds is a thing.
Yeah. And
you just want a Reddit podcast. That's not your fault.
Yeah, no, you want just like a nice, soothing voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's normal.
And you're praying to God that Josh remembers to put censor bars or cut out things.
If you're hanging out with your friends and you're yelling at them every time they make a weird sound that they can't change, that's a little strange. But I don't know anybody that does that.
I think that's
And, I think I don't know. I thought it was strange, but I do think the core of it was kind of true. Is like, and as I read on more, what they actually meant was fucking stop being rage baited. Block the rage baiters.
Yeah, no, yeah, you know? I agree with that.
Which, that's what I think. Yeah,
fair enough. But I bring up media literacy because the movie's not about being cool at driving.
No, it's not. Though. I know the majority of it is being cool at driving. Yeah, but that's not what it's about.
Like he doesn't. Anytime he's doing crimes, he's not happy. And you're very specifically referencing the first scene.
But you don't need to be happy if you're cool. You know what I mean?
That is true, yeah.
In fact, probably the inverse.
Yeah.
If you were happy, you probably wouldn't be cool. I don't agree with that. But
that's a bummer, man. It's so fucking real.
That's what movies are supposed to be, is a bummer.
Yeah. Good times.
Good times.
I will say real quick, I know you're talking earlier about like Baby Driver, people, the younger generation being more Baby Driver.
It's just silly. It's just silly.
Can I say a controversial opinion?
Yeah.
I do think Baby Driver is a good movie, but holy shit. I think the reason why people only remember the car scenes is because the story that it actually is. And despite there is a story, so let's give it credit.
The music
is good, but the story is thin. That's
what I thought, right? Yeah.
All the shit they did is cool. Real quick, there's one thing that I don't like about Baby Driver that I don't think anyone's ever talked about. And I feel
anyone ever?
Well, and I think this is because it feels like people who watch The Departed and want to make their own version where
CGI rat.
Yeah, CGI rat. My version of that with this is CGI truck. Because in the opening 6 minutes, there's a time where the stunt is the driver does a 180 around like an actual physical truck that's there.
Yeah.
After the fact, they decided to put in a virtual truck also to make it seem like the person was swerving from between two different trucks.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah. And not only that, the only way I know that it's real is A, I've seen behind the scenes footage, but also B, the truck clips over the car.
Sheesh.
And I'm like, the stunt would have already looked cool without the truck there.
You didn't need to do all that. Yeah.
So I don't know, but it's also like such a little detail that I feel like one of those Departed guys. You know what I mean?
The red CGI.
Can't fucking believe it.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, solved it.
Yeah, solved
That's why I wanted to bring it up, I think, because I just wanted to bring up the
I went on a
CGI
whole other
truck.
tangent.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about CGI truck, damn it.
Okay.
That's all this podcast. This is a 10-year-long experiment to get me to talk about CGI truck.
Okay. This next one's
Vroom, sorry.
Yeah, sure. Not a car guy, by the way. r/overheard.
Ooh, okay.
There's a new subreddit.
I'm assuming it's conversations that you overheard.
Yeah, like you walk around and you hear a conversation. You know, I like to do this.
Yeah,
especially on vacation. You know, and especially when we're at Universal.
I agree with that. Yeah.
I fuck with that. When we're at Universal, there's always like, oh my God, I forgot what that one was. We were walking out of the Men in Black ride. Some guy was like,
when was this?
I don't know, but it was like one guy was like, how many points did you get? Because you get points at the end of the Men in Black ride. One guy was like 25,000 and the other guy was like 125,000 or something. Like there was a big disparity.
Yeah.
The second guy was like, motherfucker, or something like, damn motherfucker. Like something, it was like in that voice. And we were like laughing the rest of the day, like, damn motherfucker.
I do remember that now, yeah.
Or when we went to Epic Universe and there was a little girl. I love this one. This one's my favorite. I keep saying it. Nobody cares. And it's very sad, which is what makes me laugh because it's about a little girl being sad and being in a bad situation. But she was like with her, like, it was a little girl and like an entire family, and it's a tired ass family, and everybody's looking at their fucking phones and shit and not paying attention to the little girl, which is already sad as fuck.
Yeah.
But then like some dude, and this is in the Mario Land part of Epic Universe, so everything's insane. Everything around is insane. There's like constantly
Goombas just going back and forth, coins like rotating.
Mario going woohoo like 5,000 times.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding,
while
ding,
you're waiting
ding.
for Josh to get off of the Mario Kart ride.
I'm sitting on I think a question block. I don't know.
I don't even remember.
Staring up into the face of a fire flower that is threatening to shoot me with a fireball, and thinking about if I was on acid right now, I think I'd off myself. Because this is so fucking scary to me right now as a human being.
Yeah.
Not under the influence of any drug.
Yeah, so,
but this little girl is talking about like, and then there's Daisy, and then like her older sibling or stepdad or whatever person, but an older
random guy
man, like a 30-something-year-old man, older than in his 20s at least.
Yeah.
Or he looks older if he's in his 20s. Goes like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about. She's like, look, Daisy, like Daisy. She's like Luigi. And he goes, yeah. The only one that matters is like Mario, though. They're like, well, it's like, we know Mario doesn't care about Daisy. Nobody cares about Daisy because Mario is in love with Princess Peach. She's like, well, yeah, but what about Luigi? He's like, nobody cares. Nobody cares about Luigi. Nobody cares about Daisy. I care about Daisy. like quietly to herself.
Well, that's the thing,
like,
and I think
holy shit.
I think that's the thing about Universal specifically. I'm willing to bet it would be the same at like Disney or something. I think just like people losing their fucking minds as the day progresses. Losing their minds
because they're on vacation in the weirdest place in the world.
Yeah, Orlando, Florida, where it's 90 fucking degrees, there's no shade, and you're fucked.
You're just fucked, and there's no like fucking water. You have to like go up and get a water cup, and you're just dying all the time. And you're looking at the hotel at Epic Universe being like, those rich fucking pieces of shit. I get the budget hotel for this place. It's the perfect place to just sit and watch families fall apart in front of you. Like, just unravel.
Seeing which families are actually strong and which ones aren't.
Yeah. There was one where a kid was like, Dad, I want to go on a kid really wanted to go on the Comet ride at the beginning of the twin Comet ride. And the dad just silently got up and walked away. 20 minutes later, came back, and his thermos was filled with beer. He had just gotten up, walked away, got a beer, and poured it into his thermos to deal with his kid. Who was going up to which, by the way, this is like a large Italian family, extremely large Italian family, like 11 people.
Yeah.
So he left 10 people. Nobody noticed that he left. And then this kid turned to like all the 9 other people in the family, went up to them individually, was like, you gotta go to the ride, you gotta go to the ride. And it was like 40 minutes till closing.
And that was when that was?
Yeah, that's when that was. I was waiting. It was when you were on the werewolf ride. I was just waiting.
Oh, shit.
And the dad comes back. He's drunk off his ass. And which you know that he went to one of those kiosks where he sat down and talked to the bartender.
Oh, yeah.
For like 20 fucking minutes. Got a thing. And came back and was like, when do you think do you think they built around this fucking tree? And points at a tree in front of everybody.
Man, I fucking love trees, man. So cool.
Dude, that's crazy. And everyone's like, pretty obviously they just planted that tree there.
Yeah, it's small. It's a small fucking tree.
And he just like takes a swig of his thing. And the way I know that was beer is that somebody asked him what was in there, and he said beer. He told them.
That's crazy,
which is awesome.
So he had to like hide also away from like team members, like because the beer comes in the plastic cup, so he had to like find a secure place.
Probably the bathroom.
Yeah, probably the bathroom. Yeah, that's usually where it happens. I had a coworker that did that one time.
I think I don't know if he said or somebody else had said like he's in the bathroom or something when they asked where he was or something.
Gotcha.
So like he probably texted them like I'm in the bathroom. Went to
the bar, bathroom now.
Yeah, came back. I now have a lot of beer in my shit.
Yeah, okay. But okay, sorry. Yeah, so...
Damn. Anyway, so sorry, that was just a tangent. So, but r/overheard is my new favorite subreddit, I guess.
Yeah.
Overheard at the coffee shop, 2 college girls, quote unquote, studying.
Okay.
Now you might
quote
be like,
unquote studying's doing a lot of carrying on this right now.
And to be fair, I think this is supposed to be like these girls are dumb or something. But once again, they're just asking questions.
Yeah, because you're also admitting they're college students.
Yeah.
So like,
and I'm not going to put on my Valley Girl voice. I'm going to say these literal. I'm going to say these completely down the barrel straight.
Okay, got it.
Because I think that's mean.
They're not a coffee shop. Yeah, so
yeah,
like
that's where college girls go.
Yeah,
they're allowed. They're allowed.
Fucking in a West End town.
It's their native environment.
Fucking yeah.
There was a lot of quotable conversation from these 2 students, but here are the highlights. I think the paperclip in this story represents her vagina, and he like stole her paperclip, so he symbolically stole her vagina. But there are literally so many things in the story that represent vaginas.
What
could it be about? Like they're reading, okay?
They're reading. Gotta give them credit.
They're reading. All right, that's good.
I like that they said vagina and not virginity, though. I do think that's an interesting.
They
are very like. I feel
Stephen King.
It's Stephen King. It's gotta be Stephen King.
It's gotta be Stephen King. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that motherfucker does that all the time.
Maybe they weren't studying. They're just reading Microsoft fan fiction of Clippy.
That's epic. I think that's great.
And then how would it be about a vagina then? Because Clippy, if the Clippies have paper clips, wouldn't the paper? I don't know. Never mind.
You're thinking too much about this, but I want a full biology species list on my desk by Monday.
Got it.
I don't understand history at all. People fought wars over the dumbest things. Like the whole Revolutionary War could have been settled over a cup of tea. And World War I was started just because someone shot Franz Kafka.
Like, you're almost there. Like, I think you're
you know the name
of
Franz Kafka.
Yeah.
That's great. Good job. A lot of people don't know. I say Kafka. They're like, who? You know that guy's name. Great.
Yeah, you're learning. I will say, like, it is funny that in that quote specifically.
We know what she means.
Yeah, I know what she means.
Yeah.
It is just, it took a little left turn when we were bringing up examples.
It was just said in a funny way.
Yeah.
And this is as somebody who does this all the time.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny.
No, I feel
it's funny.
that. Yeah.
I want you to laugh. It's funny.
No, yeah. When your job, like mine, is to be continuously wrong for the sake of comedy.
Yeah, that's funny.
This is awesome. Like, yeah.
It's funny when shit is wrong.
Yeah.
That's Gen Z humor. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. The Roman Empire makes no sense. I mean, how were they in Italy and Jerusalem?
You know, these are some hard-hitting questions.
That's a good starting question. How?
So
let's talk about
and to be fair, geography
hard.
Who the fuck knows geography?
Difficult to
That's
do.
That's a difficult one.
We play
historical
the world
geography.
Yeah, I can't fucking tell you.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Listen, I can't keep that Bill Wirtz history of everything, I guess, in my head, where it actually shows all the different borders moving around or whatever.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, but I can't have that in my head all the fucking time.
No.
Of the 6 fucking starting civilizations or whatever. Yeah,
they're asking questions. That's important. The other day I was reading about Protestants and it hit me. They're called Protestants because they were protesting.
Is that actually true?
I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't think so.
I was about to be like, fuck, I didn't know that.
We might be spreading misinformation with this. Yeah. I don't think so. I would like to know the answer though. Why?
Well, were they protesting and doing something else that we don't know?
I mean, maybe it is like protesting the Catholic Church. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure it out, man.
Listen, I don't know. Okay, now this one's a little problematic.
Okay, all right.
Everyone from New York is either Jewish, gay, or smart.
Is there
the three genders?
The three
Jewish,
genders.
Gay, or smart.
Was this at the Foxtail Coffee right across from UCF? Because this feels like it's from the Foxtail Coffee right across
This sounds like a
UCF.
conversation I've had and thought we need to have a podcast because we're so funny.
Yeah.
Like in college for sure.
You know, honestly, wait, because this is a racist and homophobic, sexist, whatever. It's actually inside the Dunkin' Donuts at UCF. There we go. Yeah.
Everyone from New York is either Jewish, gay, or smart, and there's like a lot of overlap there too.
I was about to ask if it was like if they're all mutually exclusive. At least we know Jewish gay people can be smart. I'm sorry.
What do you think our professor is? He's at least 2. That's the perfect punchline.
That's a good punchline.
This person is a comedian.
This person
is a comedian, and they need to do comedy.
Listen,
I'm not even being like facetious. Jesus, I can't call anybody fucking stupid, man. Facetious.
Listen,
about
if we
this.
gave Hawk Tua a fucking podcast,
we
should give this person
all she said was Hawk Tua, and then she scammed everyone out of their fucking money. Yeah.
Which, I mean, hey, listen, fucking girl boss, get that back.
No, it's a fucking horrible
get
scam.
That
we
back.
all knew
Go
it
hang
was
out
bad.
with that pedophile.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah, no.
That's so funny. He's at least 2.
He's at least 2.
Okay, is that one of the things where it's like you can only have 2 of the 3 things? Like you can either be
yeah.
You can't be smart and Jewish, but you can't be gay. You can be gay and Jewish, but not be smart.
Yeah, you can.
And you can be gay and smart.
You're dumb as hell. What the fuck?
If you're gay and smart, you're not Jewish.
You are not allowed to be Jewish. What the fuck? That feels so strange. No, don't do that.
I want to know what's going on in their head, man. I just want to know what's up.
Go into the open mic, and then a girl, like a sorority girl, gets up there and starts talking
with the geography textbook.
Everyone in New York with the geography. Flipping it, that's a good bit though.
Yeah, there we go.
That's a good visual like hook into this character.
At least
that's
2.
pretty good, man. That's good.
There's a lot of
Somebody's
overlap
gotta do
there.
Holy shit.
There's a lot of overlap, but not enough to where they all meet in the middle.
Yeah, the Venn diagram of,
is also, yeah.
She would draw a diagram, this queen.
Yeah. I
love her.
That's actually a pie chart in the middle, and then it's more pie charts on the outside, yeah.
What's the percentage?
I don't know.
That's dumber than anything she said. A pie chart?
She doesn't.
She doesn't.
Are there any more? Or
no,
okay, all right.
Yeah.
That is a good last one to end on. I mean, that is can't get that.
You know what's so sad though is my immediate thought was this guy is a comedian and he needs to he's so insecure that OP is a comedian.
Yeah.
And he needs to shroud his lack of faith in his comedy by shitting on young women.
Or and this is more charitable.
Yeah.
He's a Northern Lion watcher. He hasn't had his content fill in a week, so he has to make sorority girl who blank jokes, but doesn't know how to do it.
If he was a Northern Lion watcher, he would just say guy who thinks.
Guy who thinks.
Guy who thinks.
It's impossible for the Roman Empire to be in Jerusalem and
guy who doesn't understand.
I don't know what the fuck it said.
Yeah, and then the second part. Yeah.
So funny, man. That's so good.
That's good stuff.
Overhearing conversations is good. I like that. I like that.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That's a good, palate cleanser.
As long as it's a snapshot of these people's lives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucking, it's like, what if fucking God was a goddamn stranger on a bus? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to make his way home.
Yeah.
I think that sorority girl's just trying to make her way home, man.
I mean, what if they were orphans, What if, and we're making fun of orphans.
You're right. Yeah.
That's crazy.
All right. Okay. You gotta trust me on this. I know you're not gonna trust me with a title like this, but you gotta trust me on this. Okay?
You've already told me the title twice, at least.
Well, actually, this one's a new one.
Okay, that's cool.
Because I wanted to get because one of them I was like, that's too strong.
So why the fuck do you tell me them before? Because
I don't know.
Okay.
So I found this one after the fact, and I forgot to tell you about it. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Am I the asshole for being quote unfair and quote racist to an American tourist?
Okay.
Everyone in the story is white. I'll give you that. Okay. Let's just
like
so you know.
Racist to Americans? Like Big Burger? You all eat Big Burger.
Y'all a bunch of cowboys over there. Italian guy with a southern accent in Italy making fun of American southerners for their southern accents.
Or is it like, your guys' teeth is funny? At least stop. When I go to school, it's not a fucking shooting range. It's not that?
It's not that.
All right, cool.
You'll learn
that is fucked up.
That is fucked up.
That's fucked up.
It's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. TLDR, it's at the bottom.
Yeah.
So I, 35 male, am a ski instructor in Italy. I grew up in an English and Italian speaking household, so I'm fluent in both.
Oh, hell yeah.
This means I frequently get tourist groups for Americans and Brits.
Mm-hmm.
I had a group who I would be with for a week, 5 days, 1 rest day, an additional extra day that you normally have to pay extra for. My group was 6 people, 5 American, 1 Brit.
Mm-hmm.
On day 3, halfway through the day, the Brit, 24 male.
Sorry, the British person is probably living it up in that group, man. They are probably like, wow, I'm having the time of my honestly life. That's awesome, though.
Maybe that's a point against this person because it'll be brought. Okay.
Okay.
On day 3, halfway through the day, the Brit, 24 male, told me he felt unwell, dizzy, and nauseous and didn't feel safe skiing.
Okay, yeah.
We were near a cafe halfway up the mountain, so I dropped him there and told him to call if he felt better, and we would pick him up.
Okay.
He didn't call, and when we went to get him on our way down at the end of the day, he still didn't feel well.
No.
The next day, he still didn't feel any better and called me from his hotel and said he was still dizzy and nauseous and didn't feel safe skiing. I told him to rest, and since I don't have to pay to rent his gear today, if he feels better on day 7, he can come on the extra ski day free of charge.
Oh, that's nice.
He was thankful and hoped he felt well enough by then.
Nice.
Well, day 7 rolls around, and I have 3 of the Americans that paid for the extra day, and the Brit who luckily felt better the day off, day 6.
That's
so
nice.
Could enjoy that and could come ski for day 7. One of the Americans, 37 female, asked why he was here. Apparently, they had talked on a previous day, and he had mentioned that he hadn't booked the 7th day. He told her that I let him come free due to being ill.
Mm-hmm.
She got very upset and started yelling at me, saying that they paid extra for this extra day, and that I was playing favorites because he's British. I speak with a British pronunciation and accent when I speak English since my dad is British.
Oh.
She said it was unfair and that she took half off of the day 5 since she was tired, so I should refund her for day 7. I tried to explain that it wasn't the half day, but the full day missed why I gave him the extra day for free since I didn't have to pay for his gear. She called me racist for treating him different, parentheses, all of them white, and that I was anti-American.
Yeah, I mean, me too.
Who isn't?
Yeah.
She doesn't. Now I know she's being insane, but maybe she had a point that everyone else paid and I gave this kid the extra day for free. So ignoring her American ludicrous, am I the asshole? TLDR, British skier got sick and missed 1.5 days of skiing since I didn't have to pay to rent his gear. I let him come an extra day for free. American that paid for the extra day is upset, accused me of preferential treatment and racism. Parentheses again, she's white. Am I the asshole?
Okay. Well, let's get into it, right?
Yeah.
I know I dunk a lot on the Brits because I have British friends, and it makes me feel like I have some sort of undue sense of not hatred, but like
we won.
We fucking won.
We fucking won.
I get to do it, you know?
I get to do it a little bit, yeah.
And I don't do it to them because it's like, whatever, you know?
Honestly, that's why we didn't settle it over tea, because then we wouldn't have been able to say we won.
Fuck you, we won. And it's, you know, some of the genuine, like, mismatches are funny. But, like, and as much as I say British people don't have any emotions and are very, they're not, like, blunt. They're very roundabout, not gonna lie.
A little bit, yeah.
As in they don't have intersections. I'm joking. That was good. It was a good joke from me. Anyway.
It was a good joke. It's good.
Anyway.
Traffic jokes.
Yeah, traffic. Because for the car boy.
Vroom. Continue. I don't know why you're laughing. I'm just saying noises. I'm doing Foley for the sound, this podcast.
The title is called Carboy. And the first sentence in the description is Vroom Vroom.
Carboy, Vroom Vroom. Got it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
There you go. Write it down. But no, like the difference in like customer service between Americans and British people is that Americans will be so fucking nice to your face and then give you shitty fucking service and they hate your ass.
Yeah.
And it's service that a mean person would give to you, but at least they're nice, so you just have to take it.
Yeah.
Whereas a British customer service is like, well, you fucking fuck your mother with that fucking mouth. Hey, fuck you. I know your child is dying of a disease, so I gave you a few extra potatoes at the grocery store.
Hey.
Don't worry about it. Like, you know, like that's
I get what you mean.
And I think it is a lot of a different culture of just like, because like this is a business structuring where you probably don't have like you are allowed to have this discernment, I guess.
Yeah.
And like making guests
accommodating for guests like when shit happens.
Yeah.
Because I will say,
I've had that before.
Yeah.
In hospitality, but it is usually like written down like $24. You have up to $100 per reservation.
Or you have at least one free dip cup if no one looks. And
yeah, and it's very, very stringent. And I wonder actually if British people would be like, what the fuck? No, like you want to make sure you care about the customer, even though you're not Disney rules. You're not forced to be smiling all the time.
Yeah,
for sure.
But I do think this is a case where, as someone who did work in hospitality for so many years, I think 2.5. Let's be kind to myself here. This is one of those things where it very obviously makes sense to me, the bringing that person along the last day. Yeah. Especially if you're the one, I'm assuming this guy's like maybe doing the business all by himself as the ski instructor, right?
Yeah,
because if he's talking about other people being at a hotel, they come to him.
Yeah.
If he didn't have to rent the gear for that one day,
then it's no skin off his back.
Yeah, he doesn't. The money's the same at the end of it. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So that makes sense. That's something that like, if it were in America, like if it were in like Colorado and like a ski resort or something, I'm sure there's a lot of ski instructors that would try to do that and then maybe have a middle manager or something be like, no,
they gotta pay.
They don't get skis if they don't pay.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well then this guy's vacation is just like ruined, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Epic.
Yeah.
Great. Now he's going to leave a bad Yelp review. Like, what do you want? Like, yeah. And it's not
even... They're going to blame me specifically, by the way. They're not going to blame you for your shitty decision.
Exactly, because I'm the front-facing person.
Yeah.
Which is... And I've actually talked... I've talked to my British friends about it, where we'll come from different points of view, where, you know, I'll be talking to them and they'll have like a strange opinion about like working and like you need to work for your blah,
like
blah,
the
blah.
American workaholism.
Like a British workaholism. That's
okay.
like you're the face of the every person is a face of the company and it is like a kind of whatever. And as I talked to them more about it, I was like, okay, what's up with this? And it was just kind of like, well, yeah, but it's because I think more workers maybe have. And this is a slippery slope. Probably a lot of British people that hate their jobs and work
for sure, yeah.
are going to be like, that's not the case. And I'm not saying it is the case in every instance. I'm saying in comparison to Americans.
I'm willing to bet if you compare a lot of countries to America, like 70% of them have better.
You probably feel like you have more like workplace, I guess, individuality or not individuality, but
are you talking about like work-life balance or something like that?
No, just like what would we get? I guess like a work-life balance, kind of, but not really, because I'm not gonna say that. But
yeah, no, I get that.
But not to get all communist, but like own the means of production.
Oh, I get it.
But you have a mindset that's more of like, I could do more with this job than I'm kind of enslaved to this job. For healthcare or something, or money or something. Like, like I guess there's more, the way that your government is set up is a bit different in that.
Until they copy us.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Not working out so hot.
I just told my British friend, I was like, I'm thinking about getting a job because our healthcare premiums went from 0 to 400
each, by the way. That's for, yeah.
And he went, oh my fucking God.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, what the hell? And I was like, yeah, so this is what I'm thinking about. I'm
going to ask my psych, hey, is there any way you could do a year long for both of these?
And we might just ball. We might just ball next year without health insurance, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out, though.
No,
and,
yeah.
Who knows what the fuck will happen.
Yeah, we'll figure it out via patreon.com/APWSTR.
Yeah, but it's, whatever.
New healthcare tier.
If we have to all get a job, it's not a big deal.
That's fair, yeah.
Don't feel like you have to send us money so that we have healthcare. Josh, goddamn, it doesn't work. Stop doing that.
$800, you get a call with us for 1 minute.
No.
Every month that you're signed up. We get to check in on you, see how you're doing.
Yeah, and then I burn out.
The podcaster talks to you
by a 1 minute phone call because I'm a lazy motherfucker.
$400 is just me.
Don't feel like you have to give us more money.
No, I feel
please.
Yeah. But
yeah, no. So it's like I think there's a difference there. However, this is just I do kind of feel like this American was like, I get to play the racist card. Yay. Yay!
Finally,
I get the calls like
37 years on this planet. I've been waiting.
A complete misunderstanding of racism.
Yeah.
Awesome. One of my favorite, when I was looking at the like expatriates to Italy subreddit, the like Americans in Italy living in Italy because they wanted to move there for whatever reason.
Yeah.
And one of my favorite ones was somebody complaining that they went to a coffee shop for coffee every morning and it was different every time, even though they ordered the same thing, and blaming it on the person being anti-American instead of them being shitty at speaking in Italian, or it just being a shitty coffee shop. Like,
no.
And then saying this wouldn't happen to me. Yes, it fucking would. There are that's like one of the best parts of a coffee shop is you go to it, you order the same thing every day. They say, no, you don't want that. You want this other thing. And then they give it to you. And it's horrible.
And then you
keep going back for no reason.
Yeah.
Because it's not Starbucks, I guess.
Yeah, true.
And honestly, sometimes it does happen at Starbucks.
Yeah. No, people make mistakes.
All the
in
time.
General. Not me, though, when I'm ordering.
No. And if they do that to me, they're doing it on purpose.
Listen, if I go to the Taco Bell and they give me a Pepsi Zero or whatever, it's not because I hit the Pepsi Zero button.
It's because they hate me as a person.
All right, I'm not gonna look at the receipt in the mobile order where the cherry Pepsi and the Pepsi Zero are on the same fucking line. It's their fault.
I love it because it's so real.
That's a real thing that happened to me.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's everyone gets mad like a little baby when their food isn't right.
Yeah.
Every single person on the planet.
Yeah, so
that's why everyone working.
I get mad when I pay good fucking money.
Yeah. And that's why everyone that works food service should get $25 an hour.
At least.
At least.
I do agree with that, yeah. Solved it?
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
But it is just a Karen.
Yeah,
honestly.
no, that's how I saw it too. And I was like, okay, that's safe. If a Karen's the one being called racist, like, yeah. Or like
calling someone racist. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
It's so common. It's funny though to try to do it to like a British Italian person.
Yeah. Honestly, also being like you're giving preferential treatment to a British person because the Italian guy sounds British.
Yeah,
I
don't know. It just made me laugh a lot.
The hoops, yeah.
Yeah. This is coworker stories.
Ooh, okay.
Horrible colleague accidentally reports herself.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
So I've been the one that's been embezzling the funds. Ah, fuck, wait.
Nah, shit. I'm a travel agent with 20 plus years of experience. Something happened in my life which meant I had to relocate to a city nearly 900 miles away. So I found myself working for a small corporate travel agency.
Okay.
The first few days went okay. However, there was an employee there who took an instant dislike to me. She was this miserable 65-year-old woman who went out of her way to make my life a misery. She would constantly criticize my attire, my work. If I was 20 seconds late for making tea or lunch, she would report me. She would go through my emails. It was a joint office email.
I mean, still though.
Still great. Yeah, wild. Listen to my calls and would scuttle off and report me to the owner.
Jesus
so
fuck.
Fucking funny. It is. This one hits the like old lady is really mean and also is a kind of a criminal, like a moral criminal.
I will say the scuttling away does remind me of like
that makes me laugh a lot. She would say numerous times a day, "Why don't I go to so-and-so company? I hear they're hiring," etc. Like, damn. Shit.
You know, honestly, a little on the nose. Just a little on the nose. Yeah. Can you fucking leave the company and go work for those assholes?
She's so mean. It's kind of getting into girl boss territory.
A little bit. We're kind of turning back around.
Yeah. And knowing that she gets her comeuppance is good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
She's actually bad, but it's like, damn, she's like evil villain era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing is, she made mistakes, lots of them, and we never said anything since she was the owner's mate. One day, a client rung in complaining the name was wrong on his flight. Unfortunately, it happened to be a VIP client of a huge contract we had just gotten.
Ooh.
Not an issue. I rung the airline, corrected the name. Twatface Maggie, the colleague. I assume it's Twatface McGee, maybe?
Twatface
but
McGee.
Twatface Maggie is epic. And I'm using epic non-ironically.
Yeah, now I get, yeah.
I am bringing back epic.
Actually, Maggie is that person's real name.
Yeah.
So we're also doxing at the same time. I fuck with it.
Yeah. Well, you know, harassment. She's harassing him. Twatface Maggie, the colleague, happened to sit at her desk as I was ending the call. She got the gist of the conversation. It was an error in the name for a big client, etc. She was up like a shot, got the owner in from her office and shouted at me in front of everyone and the owner and said I had fucked up a booking again. Not believing my luck, I said, "Actually, Maggie, I was sorting out the flight for VIP client that you booked and got the name wrong. But don't worry, it's fixed now." Her face was a picture. She was literally speechless. The owner was actually pissed off too with her and said something like, "For God's sakes, we can't afford to make stupid mistakes like this."
Yeah.
I get to see her sit with a face like a slapped ass all afternoon, which was amusing.
That's fucking,
That's epic.
You get that comeuppance, man. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
You know, honestly, I do feel that with like the old people telling you that you're fucking up your job.
I don't know what
it's fucked, man. I don't know.
What is it about? Because I mean, I don't know. The last job I had, it was like no reason. No fucking reason.
And I kind of feel that with my last job, but I don't know.
I hung out with them for like 10 minutes. Like they were training me for like 10 minutes. Like it literally was a trainer. They were supposed to train me for a day.
Yeah.
Ignored me the whole day.
Jesus.
Didn't train me. And then afterwards, like, because I just had a slow day, turned to my friends and was like, "She did a bad job."
What the fuck,
and I was like, what the frick?
No,
what
that's fucked, man.
That's so weird. And I was the only one that she fucked with. I don't know.
Sometimes people just have a vendetta against you. I will say, when I was at the convention center, and I think this is on a lower scale.
Yeah.
But like whenever we would have to set up rooms, which like we would set up the tables and chairs.
Yeah.
After we were done, it would always be like a full timer, and the full timers were basically they were all old motherfuckers who have been there for like years and they're part of the union, whatever, right?
Yeah.
But they'll walk through the aisles, and there were some things that you had to make sure. Like you had to make sure like it was 6 feet, so that way people can leave safely if something happens, an emergency.
Yeah, makes sense.
But every once in a while, they would just ever so slightly move a table to the left or right, and it doesn't really look like it changes that much because they're trying to like keep everything as center as possible.
Right.
But when you're watching it from the corner of the room once you're done, and you also have done the thing where you moved things back and forth, and then you're watching someone else do it, like, motherfucker, I thought I did that right
5 million times. Yeah. Oh my god.
I went back twice. To make sure they were all straight. What the fuck?
Not to shit on you in a story where you are the victim of shittiness. But that is how it felt when you would move my mic a little bit in the beginnings of this podcast.
That is fair.
You did used to do that.
That is fair. I did used to do that.
I would set it up right, and then Josh would be like, okay, yeah, wait, hold on. And I would be like, you didn't even move, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. What the hell? What the hell? Stop it. Stop touching my mic.
Gotta lower it a little bit.
No, I didn't even lower it.
You gotta lower the mic.
You gotta shut the fuck. Yeah, you have to lower your voice.
Yeah. This is my show now, actually.
You're too loud. Which, to be fair, you were dealing with an extremely loud person. And that's hell.
No, I feel that. Yeah. And what am I thinking? There were times where I was doing the editing because I
wasn't always correct, but there were times where I wasn't. You still moved it.
No, I feel you.
You motherfucker.
And we'll talk about this later.
In the car.
I was in the car. Yeah. But no, what were we talking about? Old people suck, right?
Old people fucking harassing you at work, dude. What the
old
hell?
people that are harassers suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also like that boss is probably not cool with it either. That she's constantly going into your freaking boss's room and being like, "Hey, this lady fucked up."
Yeah, because it's like, I mean, that's how I'd be as a boss. Like, okay, like, are you helping her? Like, what's
up?
You guys are sharing the email.
You're spending more time in here than you are out there.
Yeah,
and booking also, vacations. God damn it,
dude! Thank God it was the fucking like the VIP client also.
Yeah, that's epic. That's
awesome. That's awesome that you fucked up. Dude, if I was running a small business, right?
Yeah.
And we had say a big if.
That's not happening.
But dude, like imagine we had like imagine we had like a LaCroix sponsorship. And then first podcast we do, I have a bubbly. I would be so fucking
mortified
at like, oh no.
I would probably be mad at them because why aren't they giving us free samples?
That is true.
What the hell?
Or it's one of those things where we sign so we record the podcast with the bubbly on a Saturday. We get offered the contract on a Sunday,
and they'd be like, "What the fuck?"
And then Monday we signed that we were officially send it over, and then Tuesday it's still old bubbly Josh.
Old bubbly Josh,
because that was what was on sale at fucking Walmart that day.
Yeah. Well, I think we would say like, "Oh, we have something coming out with a bubbly."
That is true, yeah. Or I would forget because of how mundane it would feel. That's the problem.
I guess what I'm saying is we're good at our jobs.
Oh, and that person's bad at their jobs.
No. That they had a normal human mistake, right?
Oh, okay.
Are you trying to come up with
our
what's
equivalent?
Us making a mistake at our job?
No, that would be that like big of a mistake. Like if we had a big client.
I guess,
that's what I mean. I guess it would be a big sponsorship.
I think it would be like recording the dynamic ad insertion for like a LaCroix or something.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of it be like, what the fuck is this gross shit called? And then keeping it in and sending it back. That's what it would be.
That's probably what it would be.
Yeah. Or like saying bubbly.
They didn't have to. They didn't have to send the fucking grapefruit one. Like, come on.
What's this new flavor? Like shit and piss flavor or something?
Fuck. They have tangerine. That's the good one.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing this.
I told them tangerine key lime, and then they sent regular lime.
And I have to sit there and be like, I love drinking shit and piss.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
You, man.
I guess the money's good or whatever.
I hate Jordan, and Jordan's the name of the guy that's our contact.
Yeah, I hate that guy.
I hate our contact at LaCroix.
That's so fucking funny. Anyway, if you see a LaCroix shit or piss flavor, email us so that we can get our lawyers involved.
Yes. Yeah. Solved it.
Oh, I think I was going to talk about like how many times that happened in hospitality to me.
Oh, yeah.
Where someone was like, Sarah made a mistake. Sarah made a mistake.
Oh, yeah.
And then like I see everybody else's fucking mistakes all the fucking time and I'm constantly fixing them, but I'm the one getting yelled at in my damn one-on-one.
And I guess it's because no one's fixing your mistakes and like you're fixing.
And that's kind of the thing is either there are people that just fix mistakes and don't worry about it, and there are people that complain all the fucking time.
God.
But to be fair, I was making a lot of mistakes at the end.
I get it.
And you shouldn't have to fix your coworkers' mistakes all the time.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be a dick about it when they make mistakes.
Yeah, because it's human.
Yeah.
Human. Anyway, that was it.
Yeah, all right, solved it.
Yep.
That's fair.
Condensed real advice.
Fuck, that's not what the show's about. About jokes and bits.
Jokes and bits, Sarah.
Didn't think about the bits.
What bits?
All right.
You
bits. All right. Am I the asshole for calling my brother a prude because of a movie?
No.
Yeah. Fair.
I don't know.
My family and I, 23 male, have a movie club, like a book club, where each family member will pick out a movie each week. It's a good way for all of us to come together since we all live in different cities. Recently, we've decided to include mine and my twin brother's significant others, my wife and his girlfriend. When it was my brother's girlfriend's time to pick the movie, she chose Poor Things.
Oh.
I had seen it before and enjoyed it, but I get it that it's more on the artsy/surreal side and contains quite a bit of nudity.
Yeah.
I want to say for the record, I haven't watched Poor Things. You don't really need to know Poor Things to hate everybody in this story.
Yeah. Everyone in the story?
Kind of. We'll get to it.
Damn.
Sorry, not to spoil, but I just want to say that.
Sure.
We happened to all be in town this weekend, so we decided to watch it together at my parents' house. Before the film started, I emphasized several times to my parents and brother that the film contained some graphic nudity.
But you all watch it together?
Yeah, I think usually they don't watch it together.
But they decided this one. We gotta watch it together.
Well, we're all in town.
I mean, I don't know. Is it extra? I never thought of Poor Things as extra. I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it either. I don't think I've heard about the nudity, but maybe there's sex scenes and shit in it.
I have to look up what.
You want to look it up, actually? Yeah.
A woman performs cunnilingus on another female. Many sex scenes and sexual activity with male and female nudity. A young woman puts a piece of fruit between her legs, and we hear rhythmic movement as she moans sexually. Bella becomes a prostitute at a Paris brothel. A montage shows her having sex with different men, including a father who brings his 2 teenage sons to watch him have sex as an instructional tool. A doctor sees Bella's nightgown slip off her breast while she sleeps. Bella plays with a male cadaver's penis. A corpse's eyes are stabbed multiple times within a comedic context. Okay. Baby is removed from a dead pregnant woman's body. The woman's brain is switched with her baby's by a graphic surgery. Cadaver's autopsies is seen in detail. A woman assaults a man's genitals with her foot. Some small animals are killed. A woman shoots a man's foot. 32 uses of fuck. 5 uses...
That's the worst one, honestly. That's what gave it the R rating.
5 uses of occasional uses of shit, whore, bitch, and ass. Idiot is used only once.
Oh, okay. Well, that's family friendly, at least.
Adult characters are seen drinking alcohol, smoking tobacco. Reference to taking heroin, meth, and cocaine, comedic and brief. Chloroform is used to sedate people.
Oh, shit.
For a science experiment, baby is killed to reanimate a dead woman. The film is largely a comedy, but gets surprisingly emotional in the third act. Whoa!
Emotions? A film with emotions will actually make you hate God or something. I don't know. What is this fucking common, what's it called?
I guess.
There's like a Christian one that rates films. I don't remember what it's called.
No, this is a Parent's Guide IMDb.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Strong violence, blood and gore, strong language, use of drugs, mature themes, dark atmosphere.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so you're real quick.
Like, really, the only sexual assault was the woman with the male's penis.
Yeah, and also
I guess the corpse.
Yeah,
that's kind of assault.
But also the way that described in this post. Then you're just saying graphic nudity, not all the shit that actually happens. The gore is kind of wild.
That's a lot of wild
and you're
stuff.
not technically saying sex scenes. You're only saying nudity. So I would be a little surprised. Yeah.
Sex scenes I mean, some people, I know like film people are like, there's not a lot of sex scenes in the thing. There's there's like comparatively to other movies.
The Room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, like, so I read a little bit of like a Reddit post that was like, so this other movie is unsimulated sex in it, and it's way more than Poor Things. Like, Poor Things is not that sexual. So I think there's that too.
Okay, I get it.
But I get being scared of the gore and stuff.
Yeah,
or just not wanting to watch a movie. That's fine.
Yeah,
I guess. Yeah.
We happened to all be in town this weekend, so we decided to watch it together at my parents' house. Before the film started, I emphasized several times to my parents and brother that the film contained some graphic nudity, and everyone said that they were fine, and we went ahead and started watching. My parents in particular mentioned that they would be okay with it. The moment a sex scene shows up in the movie, my brother lets out an audible groan and loudly exclaimed to the rest of us, "We're just watching porn." Similar comments came from him for the rest of the movie that I tried to brush off because I was just trying to enjoy the movie. As soon as the movie ends, my wife and my mom talked about different story elements and moments that was almost immediately interrupted by my brother saying, "I just don't think there was any point to all that nudity. I don't want to watch porn with my family." We ignored the comment to finish the discussion we were having before he interrupted, which caused him to go, "Hello, is anyone even paying attention to me?" I got fed up with how he kept interrupting, and I admit I snapped and said, "Yes, we get it, you're a prude," and then turned back to the conversation at hand. After that, he immediately got up and yelled at me, "I'm not a prude because I don't want to watch a whole movie that's just sex. You have no right to disrespect me like that." He stormed out of the room and went upstairs. His girlfriend, who had been actively discussing the movie, stopped and went upstairs. My mom immediately tells me I have to go apologize. I said that I wasn't going to because it pissed me off that the sex was all he took away from the entire movie. My mom completely flipped gears in her thoughts on the movie, agreeing with my brother that there was, quote, "too much sex," and, quote, "it all seems unnecessary." I refused to apologize. My wife and I left shortly after. My wife told me in the car that even though she thought that it did have a lot of sex, she could see where he was coming from, even if he went about it the wrong way. She didn't think I should have apologized, though, since this sort of thing happens all the time when he doesn't get his way. I just always feel like that my mom takes my brother's side because he'll put up more of a stink about spending time with us after, but I still think the fact that he wasn't able to watch a movie with nudity in a mature way is a bit prudish, so am I the asshole for calling my brother a prude because of a movie? You're also still saying that prude, the nudity part when there's other okay, all right. I didn't even realize that the first time I read that. What are you thinking? Man?
I kind of don't think he's an asshole. I don't think calling someone a prude is a bad thing. I think it's just your opinion. Like, see, so that's kind of I don't think that's enough to get like so upset you storm upstairs and make your girlfriend come take care of you.
Yeah, okay, I can understand that.
Like, and I mean, like, yeah, being uncomfortable, yeah, but then why wouldn't you just walk away from it and say,
yeah, you didn't have to keep
I didn't
watching
realize
the movie
this,
as well.
I might get out of here. You can't like force other people to do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And I mean, if people were discussing it afterwards, they were fine watching it.
Yeah. I do wonder, okay, so I think so at Reddit determined everyone was shitty, and I guess the reason why is because the brother was being shitty during the discussion, but I guess like everyone talking over him still, like without acknowledging him.
Yeah, I guess
it's
kind of rude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's rude. Yeah, for sure.
And I get where you're coming from with like the difference of opinion.
I'm just like, I don't know. I just think in a family unit, like in reality, nobody's nice to each other all the time.
That's
like,
fair.
Pretty much every family unit I've ever observed has been way worse than being not listening to somebody and calling them rude. Or calling them a prude, sorry. It's way worse than that.
Prude, yeah.
A rude prude. Yeah. We get it, you're a prude, whatever.
I get that. Okay.
You know, I don't know. Is that crazy?
I don't know. I guess like
I feel like I've seen your family do worse shit. I've definitely seen my family do worse shit.
I don't think. Okay, yeah. I don't. Here's my thing, I guess, with this.
Yeah.
Because I think
I guess that doesn't mean that's good. But I'm just also like, what are we to do? We're supposed to be the perfect family all the time, or we're all assholes all the time every time we meet. I don't know. I don't believe in that. I think we're all good people trying to do good things.
No, I understand that. Yeah. I guess my thing is, it's one of those things where it's like, I do think it's funny that it's like the one time you're all happen to be in town where I assume like the rest of the time it's like you guys get on Discord or whatever and like I've already watched the movie.
I do think, but I feel like this is one of those ones where we're getting away from what OP's asking, which is, am I the asshole for calling my brother a fucking prude? Like, yeah, there's a lot of other shit that went on that I think would make you kind of a jerk.
Yeah. But you think the act itself of calling the brother prude is not asshole-ish?
Because that's your brother, dude.
You know, okay, hold on. Now I'm kind of coming around. Hold on a second.
That's your fucking brother. Like, you're gonna fight. Like, I don't know. Like, yeah, you're gonna be kind of rude to your brother sometimes.
Should we keep normalizing that though? Then by saying you're not the asshole.
I don't think there's a normalizing it or denormalizing it. I think it just is gonna happen.
Okay,
you have a brother and you're gonna punch each other probably. I don't know. And I mean, like, as a toddler, you're gonna be like, yeah, I want that truck.
I want my block back. Yeah, vroom, vroom, yeah.
Vroom, vroom. And, that's just what it is, I think. Like, fucking look at the McElroy brothers. Look at how hostile they are to every other brother.
That is fair.
Really, all the time. And then you fucking learn how to play Donkey Kong Country with
your brothers to get that anger out.
With 6 thumbs and 1 heart. Yeah.
Yes.
You figure it out, you make rules, and that's the silly part and the family part. The part of the love is you want to be together and you want to continue, Yeah,
okay.
And I think the real issue is between the brothers.
Fair.
I think, really, this is not... I don't think anyone should really have an opinion about this other than the brothers. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care enough.
And I guess there's also deep-seated issues for the guy, the OP, because he feels like the mom always goes for the brother side. And it's like there's other shit going on.
I think the mom shouldn't even have said anything about it. I think she should have been like, well, figure it out. Like, why is she taking a side with her grown son? That's strange to me.
That is, okay, I understand that. Okay, I understand that perspective at least.
Because they're grown. I don't know. Why can't they solve their own problems?
I think my thing is I hate everyone in this story, I think, to an extent. I feel like I would be annoyed by everybody in real life.
Yes, I would, because there's definitely reasons for the nudity. Even reading it looks like there's way more gore than nudity.
Which I think would be the thing that would get me. And that's also, I know I'm getting hung up on this.
No, I do think him not talking about the gore is
a little
wild.
Weird, yeah.
Yeah, you do need to mention that, especially with how much gore there. But did he know that? Or did he watch the movie previously?
He watched the movie previously.
Yeah, you need to bring that up, dude.
Yeah.
You need to bring that up.
That's why it's also like, he knows what's in the movie. He didn't really give all the information of like trigger warnings.
That for sure.
Don't get me wrong. I know that saying trigger warnings isn't normalized, I bet, in fucking middle America or whatever, but like...
Wherever this is.
Anywhere in the world, really.
Yeah.
But like, if you know that like... First, okay, also real quick, I'm also of the opinion of like, you just gotta accept that like, you're never... All the movies that you watch, not everyone in your family's gonna like, regardless of... So there's also a little bit of that in my head.
You don't need to sit around and watch the dog talking movie or something like your fucking mom made me watch.
Well, we should watch the dog talking Christmas movie.
No, we should not do that.
You'd fucking love it.
I would hate it, and I would really wish that I would be drinking alcohol again.
$800 tier. We both live commentate on Discord. Josh live commentates.
I'm not doing that. I refuse to do that. I don't care how much money it is. I don't care if it would save Christmas. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing it.
Santa's gonna die.
He's dead then. He's dead. He's already dead. As soon as you said that, he's dead then. Call your kids. Tell them. Save all your money.
So I think the reason why I'm saying everyone should hear is because I hate everyone in this fucking story.
All right, that's cool.
Is that fair? Is that a fair, like...
Yeah, no, whatever. Yeah, you can... Okay. I don't give a shit.
Can we disagree on something?
I'm saying I don't care to give an opinion about it.
Fair enough. All right, I love that, actually.
I don't care about your fucking family unit drama that happens in every fucking household ever. I care about whether or not you're telling people there's too much sex and poor things.
Yeah.
There's not. There's too much violence and dead bodies. That's what it is.
We should be not normalizing violence, but not in the other way around for sex, whatever. You know what I mean?
I care about you not pushing a no sex in my movies propaganda. I think there should be more. Unnecessary. Please.
Yes.
You chose to watch a sex movie with your parents.
We should bring back porn theaters. That's the only way I'm going back.
Sure, I don't know.
Times Square used to be fun. Now it's just a bunch of fucking more jobs. Yeah, more jobs.
The concession. I work the concession of the porn theater down the street. fucking solved it, I guess.
Solved it, yeah.
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No,
I
it's
don't give
okay.
a
It's
fucking
fine.
shit.
Should I pick another one?
No, it's fine.
Okay, all right.
I just think it's interesting that it's about poor things. And honestly, I think all the talk about it, this is one of those ones where that means that movie is really good.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. That's fair.
I'm always going to go to bat for a film that everyone's like, this was a lot. I'm like, good. They're not making those anymore, man.
More like 1 star, am I right?
More like 10 out of 10. More like 1 out of 10. Oh, God.
I don't want to hear any fucking negative comments about weapons in my chat. I will
exactly,
too.
Yes.
I will fucking find you.
There's too much kid death in that. There wasn't any. There wasn't
enough.
Spoiler. All right, this is from r/overheard. Again.
Okay, all
right. I got
2
2 of them.
Yeah, double upload today, guys.
Double upload. I've known Trump since I was 5 yesterday old.
Okay, hold on.
Is what this one is titled.
I did start laughing at 5, and then it got a little bit more funny. Yesterday old.
Heard today while having lunch. 2 retirees sitting at the bar. Blue shirt.
Chuck Schumer.
I've known Trump since I was 5 years old. White shirt. That's right. White shirt. That's right. You're from New York. Blue shirt. He's from New York. I don't understand what the problem is. That's just how New Yorkers are. Yellow shirt guy sitting next to them stands up to leave. No, they're not. I'm from Brooklyn, and he's just a piece of shit. You guys have a nice day. They both stopped and laughed. That's funny as fuck.
That's okay. So hold on a second. So we got 3.
Yeah,
we got the 3
I
plays.
knew you weren't listening. Let's do this again.
No. Because
no.
The logic.
I'm not going to explain it to you. I'm going to read the
logic
post,
was
and you're going to
because
listen.
he lived in New York. He knows Trump because everyone in Brooklyn's like that.
Blue shirt.
Yes.
Man in a blue shirt is sitting having lunch with a man in a white shirt.
And also there's a yellow shirted man.
Having lunch at another table.
Oh, at another table. Sorry. Okay.
Because this is outside probably.
Okay.
Or inside.
Gotcha.
Who fucking knows? There are tables next to each other inside too. I don't know if you've noticed. We've not been out for a while. I don't know if you can tell.
I haven't touched grass. You're right. Sorry.
Blue shirt. I've known Trump since I was 5 years old. White shirt. That's right. You're from New York. Blue shirt. He's from New York. I don't understand what the problem is. That's just how New Yorkers are. Yellow shirt guy sitting next to them stands up to leave. No, they're not. I'm from Brooklyn. He's just a piece of shit. You guys have a nice day. Which we're underselling. You guys have a nice day.
Hey, peace out, though. Y'all.
That's my favorite part of this whole thing.
Yeah, you're right. You are right about that. You are correct.
You could hear a fucking pin drop the first time I said it. Absolutely not playing with me in my space because you were too busy thinking about Chuck Schumer and Mitch McConnell having lunch and talking about knowing Donald Trump 3 days before the Epstein files released.
This was 3 days before they were released?
Yes, because this is what I picked this. That's epic.
Okay, that's a little more sad because I thought it was going to be like, no, it's cool to suck off your friends. It's cool to suck off your horse. What do you got?
No, he's just talking about Trump being an asshole.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, everyone's an asshole.
In New York,
and he's like, oh, he's a piece of shit. And then it turns out...
There's a guy from New York that's like, I'm not a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Have a nice day, though.
It's also funny as fuck to think, like, how many people are out there like, damn, he's a rapist pedophile? Like, all of a sudden.
And then some guy has to be like, well, he's from New York.
No, like we knew that the whole fucking time. Like, we knew that this whole time. Why are like, what the fuck? Like, who is like...
I hate to break
shocked.
It to you.
Like, yeah, some of it's weird.
Yeah, but also, like, like the obvious
it was like,
rapist
wow,
pedophiles.
I didn't put those two together, Trump and Horse, Trump and Bill Clinton. I didn't put them together for sure, whatever.
Yeah, those two weren't together.
The biggest part is he's a rapist pedophile.
Yeah,
kinda.
that red string has been there pretty
much
fucking
the whole
long.
time.
Yeah. From the first death, actually, from the hangings, the murder.
Of Epstein?
Yeah,
okay.
of Epstein, yeah.
I was just talking about Trump from 2016.
No, yeah, that is true. You're right about that because it did come out with all the 3 different.
It's funny that, like, who nowadays is like, Trump is in the Epstein files? Like, that's funny as fuck. The guy that's doing that. That's
obviously doing it, yeah.
What are you talking?
I don't know. Okay, so what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah.
in this overheard conversation.
Do I have to find a new story?
No,
man?
you don't have to find. I don't
want to. This one's so good.
It is good. Just keep it in. This is fine.
I'm
figuring it out.
Come on, man.
Okay, all right.
Come on, work with me in this space. Come on, please.
I'm trying to. Okay.
I don't want to have to do more work, dude. This is almost done. We're almost done.
We're at the finish line. We're not, but we're close.
Go.
Okay.
I want to play Sea of Thieves and make pasta
I know,
for dinner.
And I want to edit the show. I do want to.
I know, but we got to get through this part, man. Come on.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, it is crazy to think of someone right now, only because it was finally written down in the files to be like, oh, shit, he's actually in there, huh? Oh, my God.
Yes.
But also, my opinion is that there are a lot of people delusional enough for the past 8 years that for sure are acting like that right now.
Yeah, and that's the fucking joke, is that it's funny that they're delusional that bad. Because he's such a fucking pedophile rapist.
And he was never good at hiding it. Yeah.
Yes, that's my point.
Okay,
and you have to get this because you can't look like one of the people that didn't think he was a pedophile rapist.
No, I thought
audience.
that this guy was going to be a person who, I guess maybe this guy is a person who didn't think he was a pedophile rapist.
Well, probably not. He thinks that's just how
I'm going to be so honest with you.
are.
I thought the story was going to be, I knew Trump since I was 5. I went to kindergarten with him and we both shit our pants together. I didn't know it was going to be just, we both went to New York.
I thought you were going to be like, I knew Trump since I was 5 days old.
And he was 30. Yeah.
I was on Epstein's island.
But okay, I didn't know. So that's why I didn't so my brain got rewired. It had to rewire itself because the broadness of the knowledge of Trump was just you lived in New York. And I thought there was gonna be more to that.
It's like I've known of Trump.
Okay, all right.
You know what I
mean?
I've known of Trump since I was 5 years old.
I was 5 years old, yeah. Because you probably watched. Well, wait, if you're a 6-year-old, you didn't watch the
Trump
Home Alone
Towers
movie
and things.
That is true.
Being from New York,
and seeing Trump branded shit all around. Yeah. Okay. Understood. I get it.
That I can't believe you crash out so hard because you didn't think of the concept of somebody saying, I've known of someone.
You said something in a literal sense.
That is what is in the post. I've known Trump since I was 5 yesterday old. And I'm reading it legitimately because I don't want to pull the wool over anybody's eyes and misrepresent anybody.
Okay,
however,
all right.
The first time I read this, and I cannot stress this enough,
there were
nearly immediately I got that he was saying, I've known of Trump and read between the fucking lines.
I guess I was excited to hear someone who knew Trump be like, yeah, I fucking knew he was a pedophile.
Why were you excited?
I don't know.
Like we have the scoop. Like
we're on the first one.
We're the news. We're the journal.
We got 2 gold mines in 1 episode. Fuck yeah, let's go, Sarah.
This is going straight to the top.
This
episode's going straight to the top.
Big titted hit, Sarah. All right.
Oh man!
What, you think you're gonna pick another fucking
10
story?
overheard stories starting at number 10. I've known Trump since I was 5 yesterday old. Welly well. Oh, man.
Solved it. It's a funny story. It's a funny story.
It's funny.
Have a nice day.
That's how you prove you're a nice. It's fun. I literally just chose this because I'm like, it's funny as fuck to be like, no, he's not. He's an asshole. He's an asshole.
Have a good one though.
Have a good one though. The levels of liberalism that we're seeing is.
We still got to be nice to our enemies. Yeah.
Listen, we're splitting hairs with liberalism now. You know. Holy shit.
Listen, I know. Listen,
Trump's a piece of shit, and I will encounter a stranger about it. However, you should have a nice day. And I have
manners. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say it does remind me of a TikTok I saw of someone that was like liberals if like Hitler rose to power. And it's like, guys, let's just like hear him out though. We gotta. I think it was because after like they decided to what's it called? Open up the government and cause my premiums to be $400
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, I'm a bit more peeved. About it. Yeah.
Solved it.
I guess.
I think we
literally solved a mystery there.
I think we solved a mystery of my own creation. Guys, I'm fucking dumb. I don't know how else to say it.
I think you're just tired, man, and I don't know what to do because we got 2 more stories and an outro to film.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And if you think I'm recording tomorrow, you can bet your sweet
we're not recording
bippy,
tomorrow.
I'm not.
We got this. Yeah, we got to do an outro intro after that. We're fine. We're good.
Okay.
Am I the asshole for turning around after finding out my boyfriend's friends were drinking without telling me?
Probably not, honestly.
Context, my boyfriend and his 3 friends and I were planning on going to my buddy's bar. They were all already drinking, so I agreed to drive. Everything was chill, but not even after the first intersection from leaving the house, they pull out 2 open beers in front of me. Don't get me wrong, I don't care what you do in your car and in your own time, but I do not like when people have open booze in my car. Period.
Okay. Well,
and they know that. But instead of having any respect, they tell me they'll chug it and throw it. Whatever. But not 2 seconds later did one of his friends open the door at the same intersection while there was a cop to spit a loogie out. I know some might think I'm overreacting, but my tags were also expired.
Oh, shit.
By a couple weeks, so don't judge.
I'm not judging.
I'm not judging either.
Yeah.
So I get upset. We were already driving to a town where the cops are douchebags, and everything that just went down was clear to me that it's just not the best idea to go. So I turn around. The friend that spit the infamous loogie said and I were arguing, saying he doesn't give a fuck and that I'm overreacting, calling me crazy, the sorts.
Yeah.
Eventually, he did end up apologizing and we talked it out. But I just wanted to know if I was being an asshole the whole time or had a valid reason to be upset. You had a valid reason to be upset.
You had an extremely valid reason. Yeah. If anything, you just didn't like these people.
Yeah, your boyfriend's friends might suck, actually.
Yeah, they actually suck ass. Why being rude immediately on the first time? Why be like that in the first place? I don't know.
And I will say too, like I
don't care about. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know if I would care enough to tell someone not to have open alcohol in my car as long as everyone's
driving and
of age and we're not driving. But that's because my family's from Louisiana.
Yeah, so you're used to.
That's kind of
That's kind of the thing they do there. Yeah.
No drunk driving though. I don't.
Yeah, no drunk. Of course,
drunk driving's horrible. Yeah, and I do think distracted driving is also a thing. So I get like driving people that are drunk. Yeah, that could also. I get why you would do it. I just don't know if I would confront somebody about it because I'm quite a passive person in real life.
I get that. Yeah. I don't know if I would confront either, but I also would be pissed the fuck off. I will say the idea of throwing the beer cans out of the car and just littering. Fuck off. Go fuck yourself. Yeah.
And as someone that I used to stand to take the bus.
Yeah.
I had like bottles thrown at me.
Yeah,
just standing at the bus stop.
Like, Jesus, y'all.
Dude, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do it in general. Especially don't do it
throw
to
it at people. That can hurt people, yeah.
Yeah, if you're driving 30 miles an hour and you throw it, a 30 mile per hour projectile, I think of anything, even like a plastic water bottle, probably going to sting at least a little bit,
They were stopped, but they were aiming. So.
Okay, so I mean, so not great, though. Not great.
Not epic.
Not epic.
Not good.
Do you think there's like a
double mine is bad?
Double mine is bad, actually. Yeah. Do you think there's like a I want to say white trash sport where it's like you drive past the bus stop, but you have to keep driving while you try throwing?
Probably. It's probably in the Dukes of Hazzard, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I guess like is it okay? So open container laws, right? Like, does it apply to cars also, or no? I know you can't be driving while drinking, right? But like,
yeah,
I've never really known.
Isn't
I guess
that what it's supposed to be about?
Yeah, like
specifically driving and also walking around in public.
Yeah, because like, what if you walk out into the road on accident? Yeah,
you still can't.
Yeah.
Well, and I think that's specifically also to target like the homeless.
Yeah,
the
that's
houseless.
True. Yeah. Which I will say, I didn't
Unhoused.
mention that in the story from earlier with Baby Driver, but also jaywalking isn't really a fucking crime.
No, it's not a real crime.
Fucking,
No, yeah. I think it's one of those things that's made up to criminalize homelessness.
Yeah.
But it is also like, probably you don't want people.
You don't want to jaywalk, but like
quote unquote drunken, disorderly.
stuff. Misconduct, quote unquote. Yeah.
Not to say that it's cool, and I am cool with walking around with an open. Actually, I a little bit am.
I think if we had more walkable cities, I think I'd be cool with it too.
Yeah.
I mean, that's also, and I didn't bring it up earlier, but that's the reason why people fucking jaywalk is because there's not enough pedestrian access on roads.
Yeah. Like, I think you should be allowed to go to a place and expect there to not be a lot of drunk people, because that's probably not
awesome.
great.
Yeah.
But also, have you been to New Orleans and walked around? That shit's epic. I'm sorry.
But I don't think you want New Orleans inside the confines of your car.
Yeah, well, it is in the confines of your car.
I forgot you can drive through fucking
You don't, you can drink alcohol, but it has to have a cover and a straw.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like drinking a beer.
That's true. Yeah.
But I'm sure if that's the law, I'm sure people are doing it anyway, man. The way they drive, holy shit.
They need a whole fucking middle ground to add just less fucking contact points.
What was that called? The middle?
It's called the middle something, yeah.
Round to the middle space? The middle something? It was something crazy.
Third space.
Third spaces. Our third spaces
are the places in between the roads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think if this is all getting so far away from what it is.
Yeah, but we're having fun.
Yeah. That's the point of the show.
Yeah.
Is the fucking my car, my rules.
Yeah.
Motherfucker. Follow my rules.
Yeah.
Follow her rules. She's driving.
And if you were driving, I mean, don't drink and drive, but if you were okay with other people drinking in the car, that's you.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, don't loogie out while the cops are around and then later be like, I'm so fucking cool though, man. That was awesome.
I don't care.
I don't care. Not caring is cool.
That's lame, dude.
That's lame as shit, man.
That's so stupid. You should like throw a Molotov cocktail at the car and then run away.
Yeah.
And then be cool. Like, I don't give a fuck. Then you really don't give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, that's how I know, man.
Yeah.
What's that northern line? Like people who go out their way to say they couldn't give a fuck, more or less of a fuck.
The motherfuckers that want to are always talking about firebombing the Wendy's, never firebomb the motherfucking Wendy's. That's what it is. That's a tweet though that he stole.
Tweet, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Yeah.
Anyway, solved it.
Yeah. Final story from you.
Let's go.
We got there. Don't worry.
Oh my god.
It hasn't even been 2 hours yet. This is normal. This is our normal time. Our jobs are crazy.
This is a D&D circle jerk. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
My new, all caps, favorite thing is talking to my players in order to solve social problems at the table.
Someone found it out? Someone figured out that like when you talk to people...
When you talk to people, it actually...
Someone figured out, let alone a D&D player?
I know, that's wild. Okay, as DM, it's my job to make sure the table stays fun for everyone, and I've encountered some social issues between players lately. Rather than trying to create convoluted and idiotic homebrew magic items to circumvent them, I've taken to actually speaking to them like a human being.
Whoa.
And I'm feeling really good about how it's working out. Figured I'd share my experience. Let's see.
Was there a real post that was like, what?
Really? We're going to get there. Problem. We were running into that thing where folks spend like 45 minutes discussing all the theoretical pros and cons of a plan, hypothesizing about whether or not it will work based on totally inadequate knowledge of the situation. It was getting boring and frustrating for me, and for the other players who just wanted the game to move along. Solution. I told them they were taking too long, and occasionally offer suggestions if they seem stuck with analysis paralysis. Combat is sped up a lot. Now they don't feel like a wrong choice will lead to a party wipe.
Ah, okay, all right.
Problem. One of my players made a sick paladin/warlock build with Sentinel, Polearm Master, Devil's Sight, and Darkness.
Oh, shit.
Basically, the PC can charge at a boss and cast Darkness on himself. Then he completely locks down the boss and is often able to solo it. But I can sense the growing frustration around the rest of the table when the other PCs can't target the boss and are relegated to cleanup duty on all of the minions. Solution. I told him he was ruining encounters for everyone and that he should consider not using optimized online build guides in a group full of casual players.
Okay, hold on, wait a minute.
Or expect to deal with enemies that aren't vulnerable to his one gimmick. He agreed, and after being downed by a boss that was immune to his combo, diversified his build. I need to be careful about this. Giving out too much social interaction can super backfire on the DM.
They can also be scary, yeah.
It's very scary. But so far, it's been a great way to make some interplayer conflict just disappear. Anyone else do this?
Anyone else talk to your players?
Which is a link to the original post.
What?
My new favorite thing is creating magic items to solve social problems at the table.
I was thinking it was going to be the alternative, right?
The exact inverse, yeah.
Yeah, wow. That's like when you did with the fucking songs. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. Isn't that fun?
Someone really was like, I'm just going to give them cool shit and they'll shut the fuck up and not annoy me.
So the first problem is word for word, the exact same problem. And the solution that the original OP was talking about is the Bones of the Prophet, a magic item that allows the bearer to cast augury. Item has 3 charges and regains 1 at dawn. It doesn't require attunement.
Yeah, don't make some homebrew bullshit. Yeah, okay, I see where that's coming from.
I wanted to balance the resource economy so players use it but don't spam/abuse it. Now players are basically using it as a once a day or more in emergency, quote unquote, hey DM, is this a bad idea? It's so helpful to have an in-game mechanism for telling them your plan is great or a dude that's going to get you all killed.
You literally...
How about fucking asking?
Yeah, you literally... Why are you making objects that have phrases connected to them when you can just use the phrases?
This is my thing. And this is something that I feel like sometimes I do too, where I'll make a homebrew and I'll be like, we're going to fix this problem so that you have a better experience at the table.
Yeah.
But it's usually only when literally the gameplay is causing the problem.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
You know what I mean?
Because I mean, D&D's not a perfect game.
No, it's not a perfect system.
Yeah, you're gonna run into issues. But...
Yeah, but and I will say I'm of this, but I do fucking wish the easier answer was fucking talk to people. So like on both accounts, I'm a little bit like, I wish we lived in a perfect world where talking to people always worked out, but also. Sometimes, yes, please ask your DM, hey, what the fuck is going on? Are we good?
Yeah, are we gonna fucking...
And as a DM, please feel fucking free telling your players, don't do this.
Yeah, you can actually be a little bit open, yeah. Because I feel like people would get really pissed off.
That's not fucking railroading. That's, do you want to live or die? I don't know.
Railroading is when I want my players to keep playing the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. God forbid.
Oh my god, the second problem is also the exact same problem.
Really? Solution, I killed the player. I gave the other people a gun that kills paladins.
Solution, the Ghost Thief Lantern.
Fucking shut up.
Inspired by a combo my buddy and I came up with in the 3.5e campaign where I'm a player. There's a 3.5e spell called Ghost Lantern that creates a light that only you and your allies can see, which penetrates darkness spells cast at equal or lower levels. So the homebrew item I made for this 5e campaign I'm DMing, which can only be attuned by a rogue, does the same thing for up to 10 minutes per day. Our rogue was the only player with an open attunement slots, and now they have a vehicle for being able to jump into melee in the darkness, get sneak attack for free, and allow all the other players to see the big bad. But what if he's not into that? What if he just wants to use his fucking rogue powers?
Yeah. Don't give me something that doesn't allow me. Okay, because
So because another player wanted to use an oversized build?
Means everybody else needs to now be compensated for not going on D&D Beyond and getting a calculus degree. Like, what? Like,
that's funny. That's really funny.
Like, I don't know, man. Yeah, because if you're playing a rogue, you want to play, I assume, as a rogue.
Yeah.
I don't think giving you an item that just solves all the problems
and forces you to play in a very specific way.
Yeah. You can, if you use this, you'll be allowed to do a bunch of other shit, regardless of what you want to do in the moment and what the moment calls for.
And you have to do it for all the other players to be able to see
the big bad.
Yeah.
Where's the?
What about letting people play the game their fucking way, dude?
Yeah. Yeah, like where's the communication between the players? Like, is it like, because I can understand being annoyed if there's like an overpowered character that like is taking up a lot of the air in the room.
Yeah.
But if you're also like if you're able to support and if you can, that still helps out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I don't know. I guess it's just like, it sucks that like just talking with people wouldn't fucking work, man. No one ever does it.
I know. There's some groups where they think the communication should always be facilitated through the DM, and I don't. You're people and you're sitting. Hopefully, if you're in real life, you're sitting next to each other.
Yeah. If you're on Discord, I mean, your names are all still together. I assume you guys are still at least somewhat close in the friends list. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. You could it's a button.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah. Talk to them. It's
not that difficult.
Yeah.
I learned how to didn't make some homebrew bullshit. It's so good. Such a good line. I don't know. Solved it?
Solved it.
All right, final story.
Yeah.
This one is genuinely easy one. I'm not even fucking with you. It's an easy one. Okay. Fuck, I don't want to say that because now I feel like there's gonna be some bullshit that happened, like an edit, and that's gonna be. There was an edit. Okay. Am I the asshole for crafting during meetings?
No.
Am I the asshole for Minecrafting during meetings?
Or my king, or my royalty.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So I work in a mainly office setting, and we have a lot of meetings, video conferences, and online training, which is primarily in video format. I've always needed something to do with my hands, thanks to ADHD, and if I don't, then I cannot focus on things that isn't reading properly.
Yeah.
Which is ironic because I also have dyslexia.
Real.
I've also been crocheting and knitting since I was little, and it's something I do a lot while at home watching TVs and movies because it helps me focus.
Let's fucking go.
In uni, I used to crochet and knit in lectures because it helped, and no one seemed to have a problem with it. The lecturers actually encouraged it when I asked, as said as long as it helped me focus, I could do whatever I needed.
Great. Awesome.
So I decided I was going to take it into work with me to see if that would help me focus more in meetings and not get distracted during them. They're very long meetings, going up to 4 hours sometimes.
Oh my God.
And usually I mentally clock out within the first half hour. Fucking same.
Can I be honest? I mean, the first half hour is pretty quick, but a 4 hour meeting?
4 hour meeting.
I feel like that's normal to check out.
That could have been 4 emails.
Yeah, like,
yeah.
I don't know. And we both have ADHD, so we're the worst people to say this, but like, I feel like, are people genuinely sitting in meetings?
I think if half your workday is sitting
the whole time,
half a workday spent on a meeting sounds crazy to me. I wouldn't
want to
work there, at least. An hour meeting, like 3 times a week, spread out, fine.
I mean, that's fine. This is why we do YouTube, though, is we're bad at meeting jobs.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking be in the room.
I don't want to do this. Yeah.
Side note, I had brought it up in supervisors that I had trouble focusing. My manager was actually the one that recommended I find something to do with my hands. And okayed it.
Oh, okay. NTA.
It worked.
Nice.
I was able to focus a lot better and be more involved in the meetings because I wasn't drifting away.
On the ocean.
But recently, a colleague came up to me and told me to stop. He said that it was rude and disrespectful towards everyone in the meeting and our service users whom the meetings are generally about. I tried to explain that it actually helped me in staying on track and remembering more of the information about our service users, but he held his stance firmly. And it's not like I'm not participating at all. I don't need to look down at my knitting or crochet because I've been doing it so long, and I bring in pieces that are simple and mindless to do.
Master of the craft.
I also will put it down to write/type up notes and if I'm talking. Anyways.
Dude, imagine this person's like probably writing about knitting.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta think.
She's counting how many stitches she just did, didn't she?
26. Like, that's funny as fuck.
And then you pull out and it's just like one of those big banners that like you put outside. What are they called? Fucking what are they called?
Tapestry.
Yeah.
It's a big tapestry that says like,
fuck you,
I agree.
Greg. I agree. Yeah.
Or something like that.
Dude, and you're saying I agree, but it's about something that happened 3.5 hours ago.
What do you agree to?
I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Anyway, my colleague said he was going to bring this to higher ups if I continued, even though I had already cleared it with my manager before I started doing so, and it's got me a bit worried, so I need your opinions. I just want to preface that the meetings I take part in aren't massive company meetings. Usually there are about 6 to 15 of us, and it's generally group discussions. Also, where I work is quite relaxed and generally a casual setting, like we wear smart casual as well, so it's not super formal. So should I stop? Is what I'm doing disrespectful?
Okay, this is my hot take that is more joking than serious, but it is also kind of a little half serious. Go to your manager and say somebody's targeting you for your disability.
Kind of
do
two
that.
People with ADHD, I get the want to do that. Yeah.
And because also you said uni, I'm assuming it's in the UK because I'm Western centric, which isn't cool and smart, but that's immediately what I thought.
No, I get, yeah.
And if you do say that someone's targeting you for your disability and it's targeted harassment, they're going to be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because I will say too,
take it to tribunal.
Yeah, because I will say,
because
I know here at least that you still currently have rights, at least, like if you go up and
I don't know. I actually don't know. But I'm joking. I don't know how the system works. That's probably bad advice. I have no idea.
Yeah, but I get
that was my first instinct.
Yeah.
Let's hear the edit.
Edit/more info to clear things up about the service users. They are not in the meeting with us. It is only us as professionals in these meetings. We are discussing them and what we are going to do / our plans, but they are not present for them. We work with their mental health, and I'm a part of a therapy team, so I am well aware that it would be unprofessional to do so in the presence of social service users. Additionally, the people within these meetings are generally people I see every day, so they're not all strangers. All caps. Also, I keep the crafting on my lap, and the projects are relatively small and in one color, like socks, hats, squares, etc. Not the big projects like blanket and sweaters. I have a note or laptop on the table, so I'm not taking up a bunch of space on the table, and is generally quite hidden. When in the in-person meetings, I crochet so there's no needles clacking, as crochet only uses one hook. The knitting is done when I'm online, as knitting is a bit more of a hassle than crochet is. I am not medicated for my ADHD, but that has a reason. I have trialed a lot. I get bad side effects from medication, even in general, such as extreme drowsiness and nausea, or some of them just don't even work for me.
Yeah.
And these side effects means I cannot work a full-time job, which I love, so I'd rather be unmedicated and have to deal with it myself than be ill and not working.
Yes.
Thank you for all the recommendations on other fidgets I could use as well. I'll give some of them a try. Edit 2. Thank you for all the responses so far. I'll take what's been said into consideration. I'm going to speak with my manager on Monday and ask if we can talk about it at the beginning of the next meeting to get input from everyone else.
Yes, genuinely do talk to your manager about it, yeah.
I just want to say quickly to people saying I should just focus and stop being unprofessional by fidgeting in any capacity.
All right, bud.
ADHD and other disabilities do not work like that.
Yes.
I can't just focus. I can't just, quote, grow up.
Yes.
That is not how it works.
Yes.
If you can come up with a way to miraculously make me focus without fidgeting, I'm all ears.
That's so real.
That's the realest shit, man.
God, the most not the asshole you could fucking possibly be.
I think this is the most not the asshole we've ever had on the show,
I think you're the... I think...
You're us.
You're us. You're literally us.
You're literally us. The two ADHD Reddit podcasters fucking... Yeah. Dude, it'd be so fucking funny if, like, one of the other podcasts were like, yeah, you should just grow up.
I'm sure.
Let us know which one does it.
That would be funny.
That would be funny.
That'd be so funny.
Fucking judges. Like, they go against everything I think they've ever said.
No, they all got ADHD for sure.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? With how quick they are?
Dude, it'd be so... Well, actually, with...
if they don't have ADHD, they're comedy geniuses, dude.
That's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be with Reddit on Wiki, and then it would be that Josh who says he doesn't have ADHD with the other guy that does have ADHD.
That's just because he's from Canada.
Yeah,
that's just because he's from, like, Ottawa, I think.
That's fair.
That's what it is. He'll learn.
Yeah.
He'll learn to embrace his ADHD-ness.
No, I feel
Yeah.
I will, honestly, do what you gotta fucking do, man.
Do what you gotta do. I view that as a fidget. And honestly, if you had a fidget and somebody was complaining about it being distracting, that's one thing. It kind of,
I will say,
if you put it in that context, it does feel a little bit like, oh, this motherfucker is being ableist.
I do feel like also you're telling on yourself a little bit where you're like, man, this meeting's fucking boring. What can I look around at? What the fuck is she doing?
Exactly.
Yeah, there's like, it's
ironic, in I Think You Should Leave. All the Office sketches where Tim Robinson is doing something weird, and it's supposed to be we're supposed to laugh at him for doing something weird in the office. I get irrationally angry at the other people that are like,
"What are you doing?
Fuck off!"
Yeah,
we're in a meeting. This is uncomfortable.
Yeah. I wanted to eat food.
Why is the Dan Flashes guy laying down? Mind your own fucking business.
Yeah.
Why is this guy eating a hot dog out of his fucking
Well, it's because
sleeve?
they moved lunch.
Because he's fucking hungry and they moved lunch for this, all right?
Up.
Chill,
that's
all right?
Fucked up, man.
What, he's not going to get lunch? That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
And now he's choking. Look what you did.
Yeah, you almost killed a man with your workaholicism.
Chill, dog.
Chill the fuck out, man.
That's what I take away from
That's what I learned from that show, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I always forget that ADHD, I guess because it's an invisible disability.
Yeah.
Invisible disability.
Yeah.
Ewy. I don't have it. So, but yeah, no, I do think, I don't know. Yeah, it is. It's fucking frustrating sometimes.
It is. And it's people, it sucks too. One of my favorite portrayals of ADHD that I've seen online is the like, I have the dumb baby disease, and I know it's like You shouldn't call people with ADHD dumb.
No, yeah,
it shouldn't be like you have the dumb baby. I think if I'm saying I have ADHD, and it's like it feels like
the way that people will talk about it when you talk to people that are shitty.
I mean, like literally, it's like I can't focus in class, and I need a toy.
Yeah.
To make me focus in because I can't do math. And then it feels like everyone around is like, oh, you fucking idiot baby. And that's internalized ableism, yeah.
No, yeah.
But it is like, that's how it feels. It's like, but it is also like brain go burr.
Yeah, so I need to.
And I can't do it. And it literally ruins lives. Like, which is the fucked up part.
Yeah, yes.
Because it's stupid. It's fucking stupid. But it is like, it genuinely is like, I think before we were both medicated, it was maybe one of the main causes for our depression.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For me, it was the main one of the main causes. For you, maybe the main cause or one of them. I don't know.
Yeah,
depending. But
yeah, I don't fucking remember.
Because I was abused.
Why was I ever sad? I don't remember.
But honestly, though, I mean, I think about it a lot. Like, if I didn't have ADHD, would my mom have been as
shitty to you?
Yeah, like she still would have been shitty. But if I hadn't been disabled and not able to do as much.
Yeah.
Of whatever it was that she expected me to do. It's achieve some sort of normalcy, like strict normal perfectness or something. Would she have been as screaming at me all the time and neglecting me? I don't know. And it's not really in my mind, worth thinking about.
No, yeah.
But it is like ADHD does that to a lot of people. And it sucks because of that one fucking tweet that was like, you people can't do anything about, nobody talks about how hard people with ADHD, how hard Halloween is on people with ADHD, which was I didn't know this.
Oh, it was a joke?
It was a joke from a person with ADHD making a joke about their own disability and about how they funnily forgot to do a Halloween costume. And then they did that, and then all of a sudden it's you people can't do anything. And now it's set us back
you can't
to the
medieval
Stone Ages. Yeah. Like, that's wild. That's wild.
Fuck that, man.
I know.
And I do think it is getting slowly better with like mental health wise. I do think.
Yeah.
That being said, I mean, down the drain with what's going on in America right now. But
dude, yeah.
I don't know, man. I guess it's just like, I don't know. I will say, dude, one of the things I do, because I can't fidget with my hands when I'm like editing or while I'm doing the show.
Yeah.
I do the thing with my pen where I just like do this, and that's fine.
Yeah.
I do sometimes like I'll step like with my foot, like doing the like.
I'm bouncing my.
Yeah, bouncing the foot.
Yeah.
And sometimes when I'm editing, I'm rewatching it and I'm like, I really hope people don't think I'm jerking off. Like, because it just looks like. Because my hands are off screen and I'm just going like this, and it's like
that's one of the harder part I think too about being on camera is
everyone
doing a lot of little things. Well, yeah, everyone watching you, but doing a lot of little things. And
I will say people have commented on me like having my eyes closed and like wearing the same clothes.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't see you as having your eyes closed
when I'm reading the story.
Well, so you're looking down, I guess.
Yeah, but I will say I do look that way.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's the other thing. People are going to judge you on everything. And so especially if you're not neurotypical or typical in some sort of way, they're going to nitpick everything that you say.
Yeah, nah.
Like, I don't know. I think even after I got medicated, I was like so focused sometimes where I was just speaking about one thing and then just kind of reiterating what I'm saying. And people were like, she's not even fucking saying anything. Which I was saying something. I just was saying it a lot for a long period of time.
Yeah, I get that.
Because I was just over-explaining. And that has caused a large amount of abuse from a small amount of people in our audience. But people that are just like...
just fucking randos,
Yeah, like, she's so defensive. And I'm like, I'm just talking.
I'm just fucking
I think I'm just talking,
fam,
man. I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole.
Do it. You get that bag.
Yeah.
Get that crochet bag.
Get that. Yeah. Sue that motherfucker.
Honestly, yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Solved it, dude. That's our show.
Solved it.
I told you it was an easy one. I was happy it actually was.
Yeah.
Sarah, what do you want to plug at the end of our lovely show we just did?
Go on APWSTR Gaming. I streamed yesterday. I streamed Bold Boy and Farming Simulator 2025. We're starting a new Farming Simulator because the new DLC came out.
Oh, yeah.
For Scottish Highlands, where you can catch fish. And you can also raise Highland cows, which is fun as fuck. So that's what I'm going to do. And also you can follow me on thatsohearin.tumblr.com. That's ThatSohearin.tumblr.com. EERON.tumblr.com. I got tired halfway through my last name, which has never happened to me in my whole life. My whole life since I've been saying it and spelling it out for people who can't pronounce it since the day I was born, I think.
I envy that. I think I do get tired when I have to say CHINLUND.
LUND.
Yeah. Fucking yawn.
It's too fucking long.
Fuck. 8 letters. Okay,
8?
sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else you want to plug, or
is mine 7?
OHEERON 7, yeah.
With the apostrophe
7,
though.
Oh.
That's 8.
Scholars discuss.
Scholars discuss. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
I'm Joshua Chinland on most things, including Blue Sky and Instagram. A guy nicknamed JC on Twitch. I stream Tuesday, Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, I think.
No.
You guys are on a different time. Not my fucking problem.
I'd stream at 2 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, you stream at 2 p.m. Eastern.
That's why.
But don't forget, if you're watching on YouTube, to like, comment, subscribe, share, hype, and you know, just enjoy the podcast.
Let's do it.
If you're on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, consider giving us 5 stars. It helps out a lot. Any engagement is, honestly, it helps out so much. Thank you all very much to those who do.
Yes, thank you.
And don't forget to check out our Patreon, buy me a coffee at those websites, /APWSTR, if you want to help financially.
Yeah.
We also have our mutual aid links down in the description within our link tree.
Yes.
Everything's down in the description. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
Was this a good one? Let us know in the comments.
I think it was good.
I'm trying to get a call to action real quick. Like, hey, did you guys think it was good?
What do you guys think about ADHD?
What do you guys think about ADHD? Real or fake? Figure it out.
What have you guys been crocheting lately?
Commenters discuss. Yeah.
They've clicked off.
For the sake of engagement. Yeah. Have a good one, y'all. Take it easy.
Bye-bye.
So is this the best one we've ever done, or like what?
We're back, baby.
We're back. We're finally
to our
back.
Roots.
Fuck this shit, man,
God.
dude. We're home, Sarah.
We're home.
We're home.